Oho ye dia me da Nyankopon ase e de ma abrabo na me ma akwa aba Adom TV nkwanhye nsem mreni osomfo Apostle Dr. Nita Kotogram Tedwam. One thing about life is that life has inherent in it challenges, threats, demands, changes, pressure, setbacks, and frustrations. And you need to have the capacity to deal with all of these things successfully, without sweat or struggle. And to do that will depend on your mental health, the capacity of your mental health. Abrabo ha yebu you know. Hey, abrabo bia say awade mu, say adwuma mu, say wankasa abrabo mu nia oye bia no, ye wo challenge. Ye ka challenge or how pa threat ade e betime aye huhu wanim, demand ade soa, pressure ade be betime apia wa akose, change ensakramu ena impose setbacks akwasidi ahodo ni nyina be si abrabo mu abrabo nye tote na ni nyina eba no ebehia se obenya adwene emu da ho obenya mental health a edimu na watimi ede abrabo ano wo bra obre ne mfifisa enka ho. So the need for mental health and well-being is important for your success and progress. The need for mental health and well-being is important for your success and your progress. I mean, the need for a strong and healthy mental health and well-being is important for your success and progress. You can mental health, what are the impacts of mental health? Mental health regulates almost every aspect of your life. Onipa wa brabo a wo boy nyinara ne fapim eye o mental health. Adwene apomodne. Nyansa ene atenka ene empoko afa so dwene no se de edimu fata no eno ni wa brabo nsunsanso. Your educational outcomes and your work productivity depend on the soundness of your mental health. Onipa so be sua de no adimu so be adwuma na eyeye no nyina so eye o mental health. If you want to develop positively, if you want to build a good relationship, you have to have a significant mental health progress. Wabrabo nyina so wabrabo mpuntuo no wawade no uzikasem ene woni ankwankwan kita wodi nyina so eye wadwene. Your mental health impacts your physical health and overall well-being. Onipa wa pom ni nyina so adwene. One year ewa adwene pa ewa adwene a eda ho fan no, they are better equipped to handle stress, recover from illness, and maintain healthy lifestyles. Kamika weni biom. People with good mental health are better equipped to handle stress, recover from illnesses, and maintain healthy lifestyles. Momi anabrabo, she pepe, washana brabo, esweni, edimu ne kasa echire wa mama, on kasa keke, o kasa nyansa wumu, o kasa mabotoyemu, o kasa sebita frache, eshe nkran se nipa no na dwemu da ho. Me nka so obi adwemu na o. Obi na adwemu da ho a esipi. Eyi obi a otimi ni nkrofo de nketa hodie na sabe ne bunfu na onya aka na onfa oyade nhye ne mu. Oyi obi a sabe na brabo esefata. Efe na healthy lifestyles. Wakasa opese wotie ni mprenu. Oya ade a ka wonya nkobesa ye biom. So oni nya nketa hodie na nani nsompo a onfa bufu onyi wa no. Obehwe din na wanya ntiase ama na wapekwampa so eno akasa na watwa abufuo na oyawdie ano. Sa nipa no oyobi anadwemu da o. Oyobi anadwemu esipi. Nti baba ye bo ebebre aye fam nyina ne ohaw ene kro no ene ohaw ene anutwa bebrebe ye woni asabe wadwemu ensipi ensita. Ni mo bi din o. Anka ye nyina epe adwemu ye die. Na anka ya ma adwene anya hodempa. Anka ye begina babo no abufuo ma aweho ma ahayo ma oyawdie ma kasapa eneyepa ena mposubampa na be free mu aba na esanse ya adwemu atosinti no obi aya na obuafu na akeka be kire no na me wo ye hwan Why she ya? Why she ya? Be fro. Wonyo. Bebre, make all the way show be. Bebre no wan kasa ensem fata. Bebre no, wo so wa shatare kama. E boni din kama. So bi na no a sabe. Enye. Sabe, ne ya no kukuo mu no ensem fata. Oni obi nya ntokwa kakra bi a na opese o chese me na me. Ani nyina ye ohaw. Onipa na adwemu da ho no. Emra ntokwa sie no, otrase epe kwa abefa so no asi ntokwa na ebufuo ano. They learn a sense of de-escalation. They don't escalate violence. That is people with good mental health. If you shemu kwa me hu say krono e ma pe bebrebe e memma na bebrebe ejina woni a sabe wan adwemu atosi. If you ma me hu say krono keta se hye e ma pe bebrebe edubone no ne nsano no bebrebe e na empo e memma na bebrebe no ejina woni a wadwemu atosi. Na say adwene mu eni on adebiara na adwene so koboko na wanya anigye okoda ma ne mema na wanya anigye sabi onomu edu na wanya niye say adwene mu atosi atoba na mom nye sa ne ma na mema adwuma agina ho ye won nyoma betima here to keep your mental health sound, and they are linked with certain things. Poor mental health is associated with behavior problems. Wadwumu nteyi a utimi yaro akoma. Wadwumu nteyi a untimi na. Wadwumu nteyi a udidi enye yie. Obi wa ye obolo adwumu nteyi ye didi bone. Obi wa ota yare adwun atosi. Mebisa ho se ya na wahwe wadwiri mu na wapenioma abetimi ayo na adwin agina yie asipi. Se rebe ya wonen ankurankakita hodie, nkomodie, woni ye beso ani na ye fe. I encourage you to show healthy lifestyles. I encourage you to keep good relationships. I encourage you to know that your mental health is important for your total well-being. Without mental health, there cannot be any well-being and health. Without a sound mental health, life will be full of conflict and difficulties. So seek mental health. Meda se onyame nhyira o. Onyame ma adwemu na ho ne nyansa. Na me carry we na me den na se ekoma Thomas ni ade Weber Frimpong Mark ena Richmond ena Priscilla ene eja Weber Kampedu na Mada Derek ena Thomas wase e camera chi na makọ San Mada empo Osmosis ne Frank makọ MCR na maba floor manager ena empo lighting ena Krachi bi on ensure yima me nom ene ti me da mo nyina ase onyame nhyira obiara wo ne nya me hwa me dia wo ne onyame entina.
Mwachi biem samu akwa Badwam TV Badwam Jumedi so yeda Apostle Dr. Anita Kutegwas eni nkwanshen sama wode abre ye du so no ye Badwam kase ensam no ne to dwa mu bia wo beti eni esi akwa ema mienu ya won mo kodi nipa bonfo nsam wo Nigeria no aposifo abechire mu kwan ye fa so ma wo mu kopie mu ewo ho ye resansam no ebebra wo na ya kwa akohwe enipa enum ya chere wo mo efa tututu obi ekoso ewo san winning bia ewo esiaw eno ne nsem bi na no pay mede browse Adom TV Badwam kase wo hwe ewo Facebook/Adom TV and YouTube Adom TV 2 Go TV 119 DSTV 280 midi afia amankwa tamaklo afia ni die bienti se den nsem ni chere mu ankasa etie. Director General Criminal Investigations Department DCOP Lydia Danko ene wodi atudwa kire mu se nipa mienu ma ya won kodi nipa bonfo nsem wo Nigeria memu no de nam so ma won kodi ho no social media so no won mo ye ho abrofo so won be wa won ti won hia wo Nigeria wi akire se nyanya me na ba mu ankenei woto na nanom nsie do akase yi etoso.
Victims Anastasia, Bedu, Atta, and Evelyn Sewa Kunedu were then rescued. Suspects Peter Okoye and Christian Emeka, both Nigerians, indicated to police that they were in Ghana in the year 2019 to work with QNet. They left Ghana for Nigeria in 2020, but Christian Emeka returned to Ghana in June 2024. Peter Okoye, Christian Emeka, and Basil Okonkwo are all Nigerians. They were into romance camp both in Ghana and in Nigeria. They operate through their Facebook and other social media handles. These suspects met the two victims Anastasia Bedu Atta and Evelyn Sewa Konedu through their Facebook accounts. Suspects posed as white men who wanted to marry the victims. The two unsuspecting victims became convinced, accepted the marriage proposal. The suspects then lured them to Nigeria, and the victims traveled separately but ended up at the same location on the same day on 22nd of April 2025. On reaching the location in Nigeria at Port Harcourt, Onitsha, Peter Okoye and his two accomplices kidnapped them. The three suspects stripped the two victims naked, tied them up, assaulted them with cutlasses, threatened to kill them with a knife, wrapped them in an orange bedsheet with their heads covered with black polythene, and threatened to hang them with a nylon rope. All these violent acts perpetrated against the victims were recorded on video, disseminated on social media, and also a copy was sent to the victims' families with a demand for ransom of 500,000 cedis from each of the victims' families. A total of 18,000 Ghana cedis was paid to various phone numbers from the families. As of today, both suspects and victims are with the Nigerian authorities, and efforts are being made to transport the victims to Ghana and also extradite the suspects to Ghana to assist investigations.
Yatwaso na DCOP Lydia Donkoko so twaso e won samfoforo emu enso a ene make say wo ma chere nipa enum bia wosusuo se tututuo ya ekoso ema ebinum na nanom nsiedo e wo asiya no emu nsemni.
Police Command commenced investigation into a shooting incident which resulted in the death of 5 people at Esiyal near Akwani Dobro in Sawom. The police crime scene team which responded to the incident found the lifeless bodies of 5 male adults with gunshot wounds. No other persons were met at the scene. The team recovered the following items from the scene: 1 Toyota Tacoma vehicle, 1 Toyota Tundra vehicle, 1 pump action gun with 17 live cartridges, 4 empty cartridges, and 3 7.62 39mm empty shells, 1 9mm empty shell, and 5 heavy-duty motorbikes. Preliminary investigation suggested that there was a confrontation between 2 groups over sand winning at the location of the incident. The bodies of the deceased were deposited at the police hospital mortuary for preservation, identification, and autopsy while investigation continued to get the perpetrators arrested. Through sustained intelligence operations, we have so far arrested 5 suspects in connection with this case. The suspects are 1, Samuel Atuforsin alias Alanyo. The second is Freeheart Kweku Sedonu. The third is Kwesi Prince. The fourth is Benjamin Ajaleko. The fifth is a gentleman known as 1 Million. 4 of the suspects were subsequently arraigned before the Osino District Court on 2nd May 2025, where suspects Samuel Atuforsin, Freeheart Kweku Sedonu, and Kwesi Prince were remanded into prison custody, while Benjamin Ajaleko was remanded into police custody. They are to reappear before the court on 8th May 2025. It will be recalled that on 30th April 2025, just a day coincidentally after the murder of the 5 people at Esiyal, the Western Central Regional Police Command arrested 3 people for unlawful possession of arms and ammunition at Borodie Wasa Ekropong in the Western region. And I must mention that this arrest was due to the diligence of the policemen who were on duty at that particular barrier.
Adom TV, Badwam Kasiana Uguso, Shadona, who boa war in Sro Ye Babato or Memuno, Parliamentary Select Committee on Works and Housing, and Neabo Praco or Dona, Potamo Ho Quaque, or Dono study Edumano El Coswo yet Tim, Netumia Boama in Soto and Baby Afako.
I believe that once we have the district assemblies around, issues on sanitation falls within their jurisdiction. And we have all the good laws in Ghana, but the big challenge that we have is enforcement of our laws. And I believe that, like the ranking said, we have a lot of encroachers along the banks of some of these drains. And I think the local authority does ensure that these encroachers move away. We have heard that they've been paid. While they have been compensated, we have no reasons to be there.
And which Deputy Managing Director of that Dredge Masters are no Engineer Samuel Bokwe. Echere Muse, one more share a woman sacraye and a body bremu and say. A fee in Subetopa, the senti, a Jumakona a crado. so be de betimi bia se be yi a ensuo enyini mfa omanfo
ayade e ba so babu de we bia se be say man e te say amanane uko say Netherlands uko say France na da bia omo kana te say ye we a omo de na mo dware omu omo de na mo boat sie ni ma e ko de ba obi antu radio film ti se sa suban na e be boy na nso to a e yire emfa yen
enipa mienu epradie mu oden ya chi nipa mienu nso ewon sase ho ntokwa akoso wo Gomu Abantama eye Millennium City wo Gomu East mensimu wo mfimfini mantem
asase wo kro yi mu Gomu feta asase Patrick Ndego oni asanto kwa baida na o chidi beni asomdwe yin kro yi mu na Pentecost police fo mebu abado titiru one commander friend commander Tanko our Pentecost police station commander ayati patmo bu abado mi kasi commander wa chire Patrick Ndego oni asan Hamidu na asase won tokwa awo pepra nkrofo
Nana Kwesi Amwani ede ato police sanhene animu se omomodin ase mra ebe ye adwuma pa esan se Patrick Ndego no wamamamfo a wonom etesa mpotamu hodomode abrabom wasetena ayedene ama wonom pa
mi kase wa ko fanko fa ko tumo nan se Ndego we pra na mu yedin video ni na no dama insam trafo nda GP mi so wo ka video no bia hwa Patrick Ndego oso Kwesi alaji no ya langar Kwesi alaji event ni bio o ye minua na mi ntra ho me de bia na dija me brother de bia na dija ne brother me da ba me so do bio me na Kwesi amu yodi kan da mu kwa na
Minyina no soro Adom TV Badwam kase no memfansi ha meda se emrani adaje a wode maye yenkomra na yemfa da bonkrata no ene online de ntoso yenche yekwaba kwa babi Adom TV Badwam dwumade so ne titiru no wo afei na wode ofidie no ato ha no e mo akwa ba yada sepa dwumade ne ya hyase se Badwam a 5:30 e bonnwom a na Apostle Dr. Nita Kotegu abadi nkwanshansem no abre owie pɛ de news ne ba ti news ne ye wie ya Adom na sa Adom ye ya begina ha e de obonkrata no ne online de to so ti ye ma wache ye ma wakwa ba Radio Fosu 97.1 ya chia munyina meni owura asante da ko ne gina ha anopei be me na me chia we
bien kasa
hello
kajoka chema bejozo that is saying Bibia kama
oh nyamiadom
oh good oh la dia chisadia na bibia de na kwama
ya se ma koye
dia hada how bibia oh
banyum na to ye na emede ba woni mto
anyo na metu no
say London SD fo ne to ya chapa na mi sampo
ache se ene ma hu se wo ya abofra
acho nya abofra o
ene na hu na efe
no sopa nya kra
wa bo si sire o na we mu de 82 ni 93 foi omo hari page ni o oh Debbie camera woman 97 it can you imagine oh you break too much ya che obi anti doesn't matter time ayewo de hia ne de nyame de adua mu abetimi de aboa wankasa ho obusua ne oman Ghana it's important now if you make house be a proud Ghanaian ti be bia free bia no say me na do di ahye kakai ho me kwabna santia me free hafo me am say free kumawu me say free kwabin nti sa mia we nyina me che obia enti wo so a wo hwe no na wo ma onsa so odam wa na wo wie kra so help me God na say we dwumadi for the day so wo dwene papa ma okuru mu dia wo dwene papa ma Ghana so wo dwene papa ma ho dia wo dwene papa ma okuru it's important a chain nti ese oti ase if you want card ya ase o de ebe kwa until say na pobu de unse obesa de abre na afi baton no so no abrante no so aba schedule abesum na afi bo unse eko na eko e body say pa na you kwada sister Sandy be a guy no they share no our chest na afi ko since as we say no breaking it down break no about 2 hours bebe 4-5 minutes be na afi ogboro na nka so no o distribute bo na no waka otumrika no ho meti se bibi no because for steps bi si mutie ma se bi hey Me yes I go full step there to camera open your duty. Me cross our steps me do baby the other me say wow. I feel papa na me kono as old as he is no. Kwa that we do that we never saw. Abra.
Ala to ataro pe ye chiao.
Oh, doctor engineer.
Yeah. Alo pe ye chiao pa. Ba o wan e fenzo.
Me that's it.
I think
comfort no baby I me ma me adi. Na o in fear wo di pa o na ya me sna wo menya on tade ne kakaka na me anti comfort. Why do you blame ma me me di break kakaka. Ti me chiao anti comfort. Me chiao pa. In some how do you do book at online so they bring to come
Imani ene ne won atro krata akoma strategy say wonyam hwehwemu emfa easy eso ma breaking law bi
okay
nti je say okwa adomonline.com na wa sheda kenkan wa hu law no a easy electoral commission one more a breaking no ho asem ni mampani John Dramani Mahama so apaw DC is aduan 940 nti wo mo so ya do mo be ko ne ahwe se eje wo ti mana se
to kakama se ntokwa na
na se
obi asum tie obi ka to be
me say ayi afutukura se journalist bi o ma bro kra just because of penny pano
let's grow penna
enye nkura nso sa
mususu amusu mujiji sika ona
amusu monto no na ni pa nim sa wonto ma nso akwaje sika o ya sa ye It's no so who asem no I feel badwam.com a komu na ko hwe a code of conduct no de mampani atro se na appointees wonye no wonhwehwem ba ko bi e kan man akoma oso omonye humble ahobrase
let me catch you no mampani you know they be am come it too many ba bi nim kakra se ba de omo ahya se ye pa
jai ya mo nchem so huntan ahobrase because mampani me de minnim kurar mampani ne yere
dosa
na kene o ya mampani ni ade de san kan ne obi kura nko wo mo ko hwe gina ho sa ye nyina ye di nkomo ahobrase
very important
code of conduct no ba ko ehete me no ahobrase enkopre wo nko awon so yeye o minor interest
hwe na fumu ma no waje obi a
na ke wo containers ayira I am up to now. Ade ya tracing every baby do ha. Amem.
O si amem ya o.
A whole container from Nanya Funo. Container 40 feet.
Na excavators be twem ko forester obi azu.
Yo, e no so say ye ni na o choda.
Ana me ka se bia e normal.
Sa. E ba ki.
Na wo for crop mo matifia wa ye kitwa o mo so hwem. Antrim papa bia man kwara dodo na mo hye bresesa. O man na nwene sa ade wo say debi sa mo fra na dodo na ntimi nto school so bia say awofo bi ha na last sika no di bure. Ikwara bi won so a ono wa ye fast mi krekro bi nyim dada. Obi so akonyim obi dada. Enti atia fa kitua bi se na ye oha. Emu bebe aduane nyame ya adom betima sa to makontu so e de no oman ne ya fa obi akoda se nkan wa so
I am po say oman e wo mu gi
nkan wa sa
emfa ho eno ano nti eno so ho asem ni nyame pe na ba mu ye se 3 bedroom kane ani nyina akora hye kora wo baby ani Madina estate oh my Ghana there's our Madina bi wo baby ani wow nti ho asem eni na afi eye owura ansa asare o say acting chief justice anyamfom so bia ewo ma me get you tokonu ni case no ehun se mo nyina wa adomonline.com ani bebre o je bre na se wo laptop na ni mo computer na ni mo na for working kan audio so ni pictures and so ekeka ho bi no wakan
the Ghanaian Times said it was drug abuse among varsity students and the nyame ani nukreni now the camera woman ko a documentary bi na o ka kire mintimi emane megina nko no aba be dia dance se okoye suku po ahodo na enyo aweye from emabu no owura tertiary even though who be atim say we don't show no be ma to na but tertiary
kwa ba mi ntwa no tertiary kwa se ni mu amia
na make say
ai senior for no senior high for
aji ho ehini no e be ko free JHS SHS na increase wo tertiary
ene efrifie community owo mu ene wahuna ene want to me stay na ye wo mpanifo no mu bi wo konso so o mu na de komankra
na no mo tunton PK so wo se car flash bi pa juna se
o roko from now enye PK na so wo da so ka PK na bi ho
e bi be ho
menya sure PK ni ho na de PK ni ho mentos
na ho ana has ni ho
misa asukura mi no
hey
robo na ho
ya ye bi o
wo so wo to bi bisa enye no a ene ma bi shem because omu ni mom ho omu ni mom ho because enwanwa
buza Isaac New man, why year was Saturday Isaac? Oh, Ghana times and was so called university. I hold or how much you wear do you know? Mofrano, a drone, a friend of Samadono. They are hooked on. Any woman to me every be no to me. Open him hands of power, government to grow non traditional exports. Man paying the Eka saying, you could to a black foreign ministers was hey. I buy that down moon phobia munya all the privileges only problem there the carbon kokobako mienu they say they will say obia o service passport diplomatic passport obia pam afraid of be for ama wo mo say efata daily graphic is also now than come a course graphic in Stanbic big bank breakfast meeting no nkomo ni bia be pie ni say ene ehian sachaye kese pa wo agric adwumaku no nti esese ehwe ne yemi ani da because eno na ye fapem ye jeja ehho a sa chain no that tokuru be dem a ebe ha adwen pa afei enim hands was say experts push for sustainable agric practices ekakwa ye ho nsem a esese ye ne yi e woni kwanso na be for kwanso daily analysis so dia ba Baumia calls for cooperation for lasting peace boko crisis. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia was say mo hwe na mo me ntutu ne o mana asumdwe boko nsensemi intimi embra. Mahama urges appointees to be humble if you want mankwa kan wasem da. Ahobrase very important for uni pebia wetima ehuri akosoro kesi. Yaka imani for so asem so mo piti shira say wonu hwe electoral commission dwumadie bi omo ye a omo nsusuem no mo gidi se sinto abem. And the name had say Supreme Court so dismiss era dame 2 years as for a lawyer in some moment called Supreme Court for a year me talk no instance new center the new center no system breach Momo is safe and secure MTN for now no be a voice he say no baby who no be a shada di bibia kotna di hey ga MTN for ba hey ya na moye bibia ni wa yakoso sa usika da phone so a ye catch ye MT bibia pampe intact I am share ni sa bo apayo anamontu ani pe mutu no ha adwene
nti obi amfa ni pin mo bia no matter what ani ne hia
ya bwa tu a mo say suppose afro
obi amfa mo bia
me free MTN pacho metimi anya o ina o dia ye me dia di djuma so ye hu se ye ha no bibia ba oni so what be that
mamu ntie
what be that na anti come for the crowd abo aberu ano na no do so how be friends say sika be do say hey usika be gusu and you na go to MT office
then careful because I had drink.
The custodian say your officer assaulted me afenyo marking and a petition IGP and no do buy so see sankomo no the publisher so the sankomo corner aba afei pastor's former side chick J do make us say no oba no twa no bank national service girl no twa no
abla o say
say no asa ko video na judge go no kana so chat fire say and just hey video ni abo achi no me na o di misi ho a wo ye misi no say ya no ani sa ani dia na
ojo wa hume wa
here we the inquisitor the democrat failure to declare assets Mahama to fire today
yeah and then so the
president go can I dey we be the president Mr. Wadaro
wo sere no
afei na wo dey ba ti Wadaro ma wo dey jana no oshido
da bi kwabna
how do me nya adwen
da bi
the same dey jana me nya
adwen me ne wo nya adwen so ono kura wo ye kanini no aye wa mamre up till 31st March now up till now wonye without any explanation no I say ni die mu a no wan fa bu ama no ebia manchire mu binti a wo de no wantumi a meet deadline ti papa ebia me ye we na wanya de a even no kra no
from ma wo manye wo
tie wo na na wo pay even no kra no enra na e wo ho so betimi aye
yes
Monday and I know Monday na obetumi agba
When na
oh you ani chese wo mpese wo
and I was am tro krata bia fa
bi e kire de nti a wonye
senti na me ka che say eye hefo na aka say
eno so o mu din ne ba
because they say crocodile job because man pay be fire ne pa dia hefo na ba na so
bia na obebo din so
well and maybe na say
so obo
ye wi na say
ni na ni ma bi wo ho wo say yesesa no ennai say yeti man pani yes ade we ya next time obi ba be careful.
Well, yeah, we crack say aswafo ne bi buafu yi pa era Dr. Toforsen.
Ade.
Contract approvals be kokos no. Omo buafu yi pa. Na yen koso mo Dr. Toforsen abaso oko ministry o te say nyoma o de sachra kese o de baba wa mo yemu bi mu civil servants bi anyenye so na.
Say nkoye ma no.
Nkoye no. And then nyina be economy. The minister of economy na mo technical people mo te economy o kaza.
Anta na play nya ba ko.
Ya ti nipa no so nipa dodo na ye ko pesika na ye ko di nkomo amanane a e se nipa be 300 ye twam se pain nipa be enum ensia ni nyina eboa so ati yes komodi on IMF odi no afedia contractor for mo benya atadwum bati asempa bi mo abandi de demoka no free sa na watwi kopim na watwi besim na afredie aberewa be yipuma kwam kakrama
na no bia ye adwuma 2 years ye ntwa meka na bado wa hwe na busia
so atwati enti
edin
yen kwaso nsre se ye nyina reset agenda na nyoma be positive for every Ghanaian na bibia ti makoto ti de ba bi obi ma
ye wo ho na se yesre wona ye akwan no dodo wa kwantempɔ no se ye ni die mu a munye ye ntam kakra ma ye amoma nsuo no so mo ye de but the way kind of busy, you know, the goose when China say I want them food throw. Or more 20 or home sumo, food throw, riding home mobile. And someone any one for in a traffic here. And you food throw, food throw. Madam American, so why you so our card, I have a cophodia. Now, what kind of dear, more Montesumuni, where back of feet, when you web,
what you
what ho e na so nche ye be ne hene kura
e okoto e Land Cruiser ochu
e kwani do ohia Land Cruiser mo ba e ho ka ne do so sa e be se na mpa
Land Cruiser ntimi nto e petrol kasa kire we na o so awade okoto pret e ma me ka o young man kele Japan e tu mi fu o young man okoto ka okoto la na o wakati e sei
ase nyani nyina na hu
enye ni nyina anam ono so oye production locum production.
Doctors yellow kuma.
Also different.
Obi aye bibi
kakra. Camera for omukuta dia omutimi da wa chirizi. Afere be to mu ina e.
Na brabo no ya ne saba akopa wani o
so. Na suppose su timi eda. Na ze ono so oye adwuma wo echire ho. Na ze obi aye adwuma wo echire ho. Nya me nko na me ton kokko. Wa.
Asori o apart from mu ko tun. Me wa bebre koso. Ya da sepa
o Internet love leads 2 Ghanaian women into kidnappers then.
Oh, say story now a news here the
buy. Odo e de chase campa area
CID na de buy asiwa ana asiakwa. E ma no, e say internet no so na nkofo no so mo ya aprofo. Nti we o mpese o mo ware o. Tumu se o mo nyini ekunu ne mai. E say so o pebroni aware ya. So say ne ma no akokọ ba mu. Na nyame pe na abam. Ombeku omu free. Enti CID ene post adwumako ni nyina yada mo se mo ne Nigeria ban motumi am ya nya ya de hie ye bom paye se sa de betwa because we nya first wo kai sa school for the university for me ni omu de kwa se ekun omu
akọ beautiful girl
radi hu ya mobo nti ye de si ha radio for su 97.1 yada mo se ye kwa gudio mu nsamo ba health tips no sciatica ye to aso enenso ye kwaba
Right, fantastic morning. I'm saying watching what I'm asking. They're good. 1712 so say but we can see now an operation 7 torso. There's a fantastic out in actually kufu de basa I don't know. Mota Guinness the see konkonsa no matter the occasion my catch say Mota Guinness I bring now more occasion no ayakono kama. Mota Guinness na the save obi won say yes wabu no. Respect to umpa. And not dan Franco Trading Enterprise phone papa fee near appliances no o jabo so microwave washing machine. Omo TV no. Kakrakaka mejina so TV bi na ahwamia odum se metibuli na medaso kama ase mejina on chena me ne odi nkomo kama pa CCTV cameras na dey kama sama e be pon next week and freezers name na phone no e bi ni ho a na yenye any appliances so e bibia na say o setena fi na order ne family Franco akona ni mpa ye kan sa na MNC Group Global so kan wanna pay na ye dey ensem no e bro padi botwa me producer Kaisa Odena Kasabeka Kejuana where Casiedu Bueri Yabesha said the UEFA Champions League and it was a final before the final, end-to-end action. It was a cracker. It was Utrimbu and okay, oh, me konumu nzuaba. Oh, so sorry, ko free juma ba bana action ba kwa fa goes to know a pressa goes to know a play. Na no ye tretre. Ye be pie mu ha no mo san ko bo for 3. I can say no. Ye wie no na akoye 7-6 on aggregate. Inter Milan are through to another final. Last 2 years they were there. This year, almost at TSC another final. Now, Barca for another year running Barcelona to me and try the semi-final. Wow. My uncle Pimo Gusepe Mieza. Ha, and Ra, Nanya some get to Accra. And all done. Now and ne Paris Saint-Germain Arsenal. The Forum Grill and Bar at what car price. And when I do my family and FM but tonight is gonna be a good night. Now, in Milan I really be a needs. You know how Arsenal now Paris Saint-Germain can final happy. She said that the 31st of May, finally the bro Tiavana. Tema Tiavana hona yeba yestati anopa be no nkron ye hyemu ye prapreche ansana anwumre no game no ba so ye gieni afia no pante bedu anwumre no na wajuani ana afo abegege ho sei wa relax sa na wo hwebo na afiliza the answer be show Jesse abane atala ewo Tiavana so na ye hwe team be koka Inter Milan ho na that final ye dey apem so live into channel sa fam na ye ba the forum ewo car price channel so sa mamina Declan Rice ahead of that game. Ono na another against Real Madrid was so no hu ye pa or then some to just say neso muti neso mu si ho ebobor no kra omo de besi on some Declan Rice said here to a now ahead of a game Mikel Arteta one so na your manager the Arsenal and Arteta somebody to ja and say na I don't know say Inter there na they akwa here Inter ma Arsenal for so ya wide but the Arteta can say na a nighter so make history. It's our best version to win the game. And then some Mikel Arteta to now Luis Enrique. AK song on so I say how to say yes or no. I manager them Paris Saint-Germain and sending on advantage in the first leg, you know, or her said number 2 society because crack on. I call a crab. You see, who did 1-0 to Pion crab in a qualify. Manager Luis Enrique. I don't know, head coach and I'm manager to my Paris Saint-Germain. And I'm paying just 7 p.m. The forum. Oh, car price. I want to commentary na dear bro. Malta Guinness. I can want to pay na dear bar. It is time to make it. What one Malta Guinness to when you team say when you be pa Malta Guinness proudly made in Ghana. I know the inscription. I want one. As all the say original. Oh yes, proudly made in Ghana. Now Franco Trading Enterprise. No matter the brand of the phone, Nokia, Samsung, iPhone, Smart TV, Franco air condition, me patrol. Chest freezers, washing machine, microwave, blender, his TV cameras in Ano, Benyabi Franco Trading Enterprise. Makwe na dia sia konkwade sound number. More Franco phone number them fama obi 0246422338. 0246422338 Franco Trading Enterprise. From na oko francotrading.com on website, app store, and I send poko Play Store download your app on order near family and took them back down. Say in HM. MNC Global, yes, investment holding company, our businesses in mineral, food trading, gold export, real estate, logistics, Nibibre, what 12 countries across the world, USA, Dubai, China, and then the Akanka innovation there, your I saw I can want to pay and I didn't some idea, bro. Now, you ever saw the UEFA Champions League in Mubi and Bashan and Somami? Say, and you about a year, Oko United, ni Biyadadri, and anyhow, I then Coco Sports Stadium. Stadium, we Nanyeri. pitch no near boy boss so that stance no na near so papa your one and this was a ball from King Kings or mobile no boo stadium fa the scene there aburo ya twaburu by 3 trips ewo park ne so but konen kotra nyinyi bodan den cham na won kokko sports stadium what you say owo adane ayi ya twa ho mum yen san kokko sports stadium the scene there kokko sports stadium anwen se na hwe anim na kwa United since na qualification kwa odin you go ogba home no otu kwan de say de ono so kogba we ni pepepe ama fi ya twa ya bosa ti mo de mpani fo mo nye sa yen kan we you fu no so nkoko no so just dem de senate de bia no a mo sesam ndi e be fa mo sa ama me ye fire for fire no pai Honorable Brian Champon wa be kito kwa United pen amra akito kwa uro no kwa aboard the final of the Africa kaketo bi kwa Africa now nse na mu se chama je na pese ogina bi na wo be pre abato no se bia obeli DMPP no dia pre ni ade anti start e bobo adwuma kakra na e wa hyebo ese den kokko sports stadium o jaire den ni ase na wasan pagya sinkonkon so amana ultra modern stadium wani ko ambassador na twetwe sankomo yi
ena okro United ye park ya semi me baba about three times. Okay. Na I think last year na before come was some pa so titiri for kwawu na yahwama parki IC in one of the programs here on Koko Hano. Okay. Me can say in Koko Stadium kwan biaso me ba be so e dia poa kwan biaso me can say na so we park no so aban e di ama obi contract into sorry peko pe say me ba be see park no ma jeff contractor ni sem enye adwuma so tell you ha but sisi ano ko United ball no mo ball omo ball home e wo bi man so no mako ball away e wo bi man so enya de a team betimi agina oye ne saa nti kwan bi aso na wo se ye bobo e wa ha next season e wo se ye bobo e won kokko ko United they say born home okay e won kokko
wow honorable Brian Champon ana ordering somewhere to dwa o se ade ayo no wa kan de obeye ai honorable fi oko no je ne bus honorable je bus ne honorable so be stadium honorable mejudi obeye Mejudi but ti wakaso be stadium media o say na no sa share ball kuma se be si adum no ti wakaso be si stadium there Mejudi ona boy de tatata o yan se again pa ye pak na there sky na to me ade 4 months si dan yan so ma go for good site pak na next season ya start na okwa bobo nkoko Mejudi ona boy prepare na bibia ntimi koye live now make I say we go back to the UEFA Champions League na yentin sim na share the chances of both teams tonight but the can attach on and game no Inter Milan qualifying ahead of Barcelona Munich Evans kwabena sapon e wo menchen me no e behwe attach no briefly asana yakoye nim kwabena kwaba bibi ekoyi
Nyankopon Adama hodi wo
most definitely enra I don't know if not we expected there but Barcelona could be yeah. Again, they say they see first leg, the Inter take lead, not now my Barca take over time, take lead the game, and they have to fight back. Incredible game.
Of course, it was an end-to-end action, nut cracker between Inter and that of Barcelona. So, Erico, we are following most especially on the April 19th, Mekai. So I foresee Inter and then Paris Saint-Germain in the
Champions League. Arsenal and Paris Saint-Germain. That particular game, first like Paris Saint-Germain take a bold step. Yeah. Arsenal performance, our ball, especially from the knockout stage. Yeah. Even though they are down, they can do something at the Parc des Princes.
Arsenal cannot do anything at Parc des Princes.
Okay.
Listen to me. This game, we can say, going to the game, PSG. Be a experience was in the Biana. Mantiana Omuni BJ Arsenal. But this is the coach original. We are talking about Luis Enrique Martinez Garcia Lucho. On it, Mikel Arteta. When it comes to this stage, the one who be down Lucho. The last time at Barcelona for your TTC, Lucho no or just had no to trouble. And when you have him, so Jinaho, upon all the Galacticos are Paris and Yamaha to turn away. Though 2020 they were in the final, Bayern Munich, edged from some day. But look at the trajectory of Yababe Pimoha. Going into this game, SOB Arsenal fan, Ocean say, the first 13 matches of Coupe of France, now are unbeaten in terms of the all competitions on the French teams in the bois. 13 games, or winning 8 and or draw 5. But the last 2 games, or you see, when it became, important games as nice as winning, Omentimi, start the run. In 2019, Omentimi winning, Abdul Salis Summit, the team learned. Almost also 2023, they couldn't win it. So the last 2 games are Arsenal, Omentimi winning. And this is the PSG. Now, previous 5 games are not Omentimi then, Abodeti Arsenal, no Omentimi winning. But after I said, Omelusu in the league phase, Omentimi could about winning first leg, And don't forget, in the 6 matches, Omentimi that first attempt, this time, Omenim so many can be show you or Omonsu fee, they will never allow you.
Yeah.
And Arsenal, between on PSG, a band so move feel and now the Arsenal team are winning. And for said the last 5 matches are before first leg, now Omentimi then, Etimama PSG for Omentimi winning, This time, they are going to the game as game a be on the be air draw. And 1-1 way back 1994, 1995 ABC year, and then Uremwa now no more 2015 and so ABC.
Okay.
But I never say PSG team almost looking for a some Uremwa final for the second time, just like Arsenal 2006 AC But this is Arsenal. We are winning the 4 matches. But Arsenal in their history, almost winning 5 matches and in the Champions League.
Wow.
And Barcelona, against Paris Saint-Germain for more players, Menubia, or Mumbai, and the game. Back way, you are nervous.
Okay.
Nervous about the tackles in the heart of the midfield. When you have player like Fabian Ruiz-Pena, you have Vitinha, who is a conductor, controller of the ball carrier, progressor of the ball, and then you have this defensive midfielder in your nervous. Over now game against Racing Club in Strasbourg. One for players in Bibramo.
Yeah.
Only your nervous, they can't start because what you league and when you have this player, not all year Juma and more tackles. As of now, you can player are making more tackles in the competition. 51.
Wow.
This player or dangerous and also the belly. Was 8 goals. Or here you must obey equal Zlatan Ibrahimovic about a single season goals. I said them a PSG 10 goals. Osman Dembele is the player to watch. I see this game as a game beer. Whoever say Lucho, you should punish Arteta. It's not
or they punishing.
Or they punishing.
Partey is back.
Partey is back, but he's not going to do anything because some real lineup. Unya Donnarumma them, Unya Ban right back that is Pacho Marquinhos, Ashraf Hakimi, and then you have the left back and so Ejinemu Elbow Juma Edema Paris and in the person of Nuno Mendes. We're more midfield like I was saying, Fabio Ruiz, Joao Neves, and then you have.
But Brina said it was his absence and how in the first.
How in terms of ball retention, ball retention.
So he's going to return the ball
now. But this game, Due. Kvaratskhelia and that of Osman Dembele. They are going to do the do.
So prediction,
it's going to be a win.
Win for Paris Saint-Germain.
A win for Paris Saint-Germain. No game no yeah commentary now because I see it going extra time and I'm pie. This game will not travel to extra time.
Oh really?
Paris Saint-Germain.
About hitting the top.
Oh, of course.
By 19
by 30 minutes. So unya say Arsenal. Unya she go game ni mo. First 30 minutes na PSG should go mo. Forget about it. Inter are already in the final. Okay. They are waiting for Luis Enrique Martinez Luchos Paris Saint-Germain. It's a very Inter Paris Saint-Germain final.
Evans Kwabena Sapon, I am a guest and on Badwam. I go can see it. Why the prediction? Also, you know, why a better and a basic. When you live or cap price, I want you to comment to neighbor cap price. Yes. Mummy in share on the forum. Now, you fa comment to them. Now, do my family and perfect about Mumma in share. Mortar Guinness, okay, only a 7 or bread was so now Franco Trading Enterprise and of course MNC Group Global. Your sponsors no. And a pair of basic Paddy Boucher and producer. Yana Wakai and Nankasaka Kejwano, Erica C. Dubwedi, because I have a job.
Yamwakwaban Adom TV. Badwam Health Tips so media fear amankwa tamaklo nene de kan awo hye ya edwada de kosi fear de bia 5 minutes yetna sesa bre ya di nkomo e wapomudin emu ti wiki mu nkomo no e sciatica ya ne Dr. Dubuaten wo ye kofare by Endpoint Homeopathic Clinic ene di nkomo na wo twi mu na daro madwumaku enso omo ne so yasen emienya enimdifo wapomudin mu enmo di nkomo ntimbre no so a ne aba no ho no no so de yen afemu ti wiki mu ye kasa fasiatica ho ntinyi mfiri ha ya no osabo ne tofanso se be ya wa wanti asase no oso benya so mfaso dog na ye mu akwaba ye da se na wotwi mu boa yen kire yen sciatica ne ye hwe signs and symptoms
yo me da se pa ye kase sciatica no a for the benefit of more amantie and run and no you can say sciatica no a na say eye nerves bi a e wo nipa da seni sisi no ba wo to ase e fa wo to ase a fa onankokom sa nerves no e sey a ana say e damage ana say sa nerves no e inflamed dia ye beka so wanya na bon say empem bebre no ano e de yawo bi e na de ba eno sa na beka so wanya bi e fe ne say sciatica it is sciatica na se kire nyina say sa sciatic nerve no e na e sey ase kire nyina no ne ya ka say sciatica no a ade ba ko a e da die first sign a obi nya sciatica e be ma na di adanse e mu na hu say wanya bi e fe ne say sciatica no e ye say enipa no ebenya excruciating pains and into bones a baby no one bones or twice at chum. When you're pulling pains or twice. Now bones a buhana a mouth twice and I'm the nerves no or twice in your may into bones when you're tingling sensations. Bones a one antia now twice ya wow. Now to not to treat to buha bones a one more. As or banyam one said the encabos was a chilling muno. Sana ubia or when you're sciatica, the bones or namwa, to the naya now one now chino. Nya pulling pains so na all of a sudden you know at the apart from some would day or 9 or 2 as in no all of a sudden most of what I do heaviness a year 9 1 or 2 as in a year do na when I am numbed just out to say as a 9 no a more you do into 1 9 very difficult for you. Now 9 is why it as a that part of as a 9 from sisi number as a encounter body no. Ubonse movement about 9 or no say be in na 9 na the demo akotene pa say ma electrical and as a nervous shocks.
So one of biatchu.
Na I say e shock what say wo to ase e shock what say the light e dey kiki wo. What I say na e ho yodudu enti wo no wonan no emwa ema wonan no eye very stiff wa wonan wo pagya wonan wo tim pagya wonan wo kotodwe wo tim pagya wo sisi wo to ase nyina atwetwen enti bebire no an ema wo ka fom ema bebire no an no se e ka no ho a bebire no wo tim nante na mmom no won nsa de wo tim pagya won nsa toto won nsa ye bibia because ya ka se sciatica no a enye nerves ye wo honam dua no ho nyina eye nerves ya e wo sisi no aba wo to ase eti wo to ase ne wo ayi no e na atwetwen enya sa ye nti ho na pains no eti de memo ahunu say wo na eye wo sciatica no e de say e from sisie eba wo to ase no e na atwetwen wo eye wo ya eye wo dududu eye wo numbed ema wo no ase the light bi na shoko ema bebire ho kra no a ema on say the medical ka say nerves no sciatic nerve no control movement and senses. And to be able to baby no ano obi wo bedma jonso a omo e ka omo kese pa no baby no abajonso awonte oh yes so that part on say ewu o part no a e wo sisi ni nyina na control say wo jonso obete jonso ana say wonte baby betma ja omo nan omo nte oh yes sciatica it mean this na ba wan hwe yi a da be di stroke nkomo no bo hu the difference between sciatica and stroke sciatica and stroke even though say betima mo paralyze o down betima paralyze no o top no enka hu eti eno no enen nkomo de be si a wo chena be the complications of sciatica endpoint homeopathic clinic the how be a stroke ya de ne how wo ni de na gina obo awo na wo pe anase prostate ya de bi how be a ye ni nkomo no mesrew bomode ne ni andwetwe nkomo wo ho number obetuma afra ne 0244 86 70 68 0244 86 70 68.
Yeah, that's Dr. Duboatin, so what's an encounter a teacher, your church boom at about level. Ochina so Sabria can you 5 minutes, you better so. The Jumaco endpoint home your party clinic, one of Soya saying, a me didn't come into friend or a war screen Nasia, Yaribia, or no Becas and Quan one day or Hochna, Ebesesia.
Commander 6 Carlos Senior Debbie Akato Sebekan Sene Cemetery Yamfa bi enka yenye binso emfa emfrimu Senior Shan Papepe and the Bebro Midin the Akwasi in Sia Semini Cabre and a Edru so and a special edition. It's a day ebro at this time. Today marks exactly 120 days. Yeah, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama assuming office as President of the Republic of Ghana, as Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. Exactly 120 days. As part of his campaign promise ahead of 2024 elections, Wakachira Ghana this year, within first 120 days, over 26 social contracts. You only Ghana for come say apam. Yeah, what should say the first 120 days in office. Obey as mampeni. Eti enne ye bebu ho akonta. Se sonia mampeni eka ye ansa na wo pre to me 2024 abato ne kwe no. Watimi aye ana wantimi anye. Onsu tifi an wakasa so our assessment. So the first 120 days of John Mahama-led NDC government. So far, how far? Yavara seke se kuma mortal Guinness. Da bia mekato so benum na se e anopa se dia menchele ne sa ba wiabo gidigidi anu wa chele kakra bi e ma ne mfrizi na nko ho akoma freeze ni kakra bi na o bonika o sepe ni kakra o sepe ni kakra. Come. One more to say yes. One of my dear more day. Mortal Guinness in Kwan drinker. Be 6 come the opana the unya be in ya. No fabwa. So bit me a time for the best 1 hour. Sakura train yani. A mood. A ye kama. O member be a becubia. Supermarket be a becubia. Store be a becubia. Also per Mortal Guinness. Yeah, penny proudly made in Ghana symbol no a bone say no be anton at the money and farmer. Mortal Guinness must be move. So and a Design and Technology Institute 2025-2026 admission so as started. E tin patcho mu amope nimdie e wonsa na dwuma wo abefo kwan fa so esua ade nya nimdie abefo kwantempo e kwan so no. Mesre wada e bere nu eniem. Foni actually Design and Technology Institute. Design and Technology Institute. Na ekonya nimdie. Eti ne different be say we do Design and Technology Institute. It's all about detail of our programs ranging from precision welding and fabrication, design innovation, that's graphic design, sound engineering, animation, photography, etc. for entrepreneurship. Our programs are internationally recognized by the American Welding Society, Pearson BTech, and CTVET. It will be me outshine even in Ghana and outside Ghana. To buy and chamber dia on Tusika entry. Fred 0541 693 534 0541 693 534. Neji information bia e wonum bia. So the private catch now say and komo ayedi solely about the 120 days of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Join you live on Facebook. Adom TV. Live on Facebook. Adom TV. And I bet you searching for Adom TV Extra. Extra near X as in xylophone. XTRA. Adom TV Extra. YouTube you see Adom TV. Ja comments on Mianguno's assessment of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama first 120 days in office. We are measuring him by his own 26 social contract with the good people of Ghana. Weber, you go. So this is the 120 days in office of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. We are tracking President Mahama's 120 days social contract with Ghanaians. America can say a year 26 social contract. A building in 26. First one say nominate within 14 days. Or catch us within 14 days. Now you mean term or power the cabinet ministers for parliamentary approval. After also or forming the leanest government under the Fourth Republic. As part of the promise and all the MS in the first 120 days or by no a be ASF or power the cabinet ministers within first 2 weeks. Now you mean the kind no apart the cabinet ministers. And what you know about the leanest esa wo hwe a free JJ Rollins apenso ebesi na na adodan kwakufa da apenso a o se na abam aswafo no ene be swakora ye be so timi eyam afo se establish a robust code of conduct and standard for all government officials o ka se wo be wo ba wo ren hihye be gu akwan mu no apankrata be ntuma ye na be bo na swafo nyina eho ban wo su no wo ban obededi wo ban adwu a wo ye emu tebe so timi e say hold a national economic dialogue to discuss the true state of the economy oso wo ban ana wo ban obepa national economic dialogue hontuma na sa bedwoko na kotena se di kumo de afa ko betimi afa so a o mesi kasem ye be hihye ne ne kama na onyehiya ne ateti aganafo enam no wo de sa economic dialogue yi enam su afutu ne akwankyere ba no eyi ganafo e de free sa onyehiya ne emu etie ko ne mehwe se ampa se otimi ye sero kan na oso obayi yi levy COVID-19 levy have a 10% levy on bet winnings as part of the 26th social contract we Ghana for the first 120 days no also be scrapping ye levy obey COVID-19 levy and afa betting tax obey at the free one I was a comment drafted the needed legal amendment and prepare for implementing a 24-hour economy so I say the first 120 days no what the amamre be shake na ama 24-hour economy no esmenye nyina so ye e wo man chiche ne kanko emu ye behwe so timi ya afosi efrebi AEDC Accelerated Export Development Council and so mo ba be boase ne bi Ghana ne me de ko amono no e betimi adosom aye ne papam ne koduru be nya atofo ntem to so obey oba obete sa bedwekuo no na bedwekuo no atu sa na mo no no matimi aboa ama Ghana ye export no akwan mu cause man export ne me de ko amono no ekoto ne ko ade mu a ebebo ye pa se de be ya dollar ne ko so nya hoden e Ghana city no esom afosi convene a national consultative conference on education sabati bedwekuo na mo so ya trase abobo nwadwen ko betimi afa so aboa asakra Ghana ye de sua emu se no so obeye for national economic dialogue no and so be say ampa the first 120 days of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama watimi ayana o say implement the no academic fee policy for all first year students obeka ya bra na NDC for ebo entwa se ba ko meka ensem ye nwan mu a ekosua pon mu first year students 1100 students also ba ye free bi academic fee at university enya de o metua it in first 120 days na ka introduce the following social intervention program free tertiary education for persons with disability yenwan wa edit was so bi opeso ko suapon bia no e free untwa ka prentwa sempoa we ye president John Dramani Mahama bosha o de Ghana for e share and also the Mahama Care Ghana Medical Care Trust esweba the first 120 days so to me commend the distribution of free sanitary pads for female students in primary and secondary schools so by idea bakwa edi emma bebre nanya esebo sumi so se obu onsa ya wonye bi enfansom pa ne bo e de aban say as part of the first 120 days in office obeche free sanitary pad ama emma aso wonsa buo e wo primary and secondary schools e hon so be se jomama etimi aya na institute inquiries and forensic audit into the collapse of the Indigenous Bank mekaya banks under President Nakufado ye gugu no ese na odwumade bi omudiri enso eni jomama ka so about the first 120 days obepa bedweko me ye forensic audit nya pese die nam so bi masa ye guni ni papa me de gu na na afi o se illegal printing of meka na NDC for kase na Kufado mpanifo ye twa ya Bank of Ghana twa gum ye twa so ba hwemu sanhwemu na shase na first 120 days and the $58 million national cathedral scandal illegal and inflated single source contract was synchrofo be power mu nyama contract nyama contract also baba be hweme sam papa bai wetime hwema COVID-19 expenditure scandal PDS Ajapa S7 ambulance spare parts it person mama say the first 120 days Ekonya Ghana fasu egada sika for COVID-19 the free IMF the free World Bank the free ankran chain ebaye konya Akufado band ye adwuma obehwem PDS yo maji yisi adwuma fa ye konya fasu maji adwuma ne fa ene sika omdi hyemu sika omunya de free mu abanso behwem Ejapa samote ya ehon so SMB na free ambulance Say akoto ambulance spare parts de man na go for ne baba na akoto de ba ehun sanse bebre so obobehwem eno achi Pualugu Dam African Games agi esi na so Ghana hadom yesi Canada bi ekoso mama say the first 120 days obehwem so wotimi ai sa enhwemu we nyina galamsey fraud missing excavators bust scandal so ko boss see fam wo hodom no ye de bi akofra amana say eti akoto agu ehun sanse bebre so ba 120 days ohwem amehunu krani intro yeah wo sa ade no emu afo be ke be to dwe say na na kufara peso excavators bi ayira ti the kind of form say hey akofima tu ye ni ho hweka na excavator de ede na yira to mama say first 120 days onya akwanye obehwem the first 120 days see with me ahwem na ehun simfie no akoise Israel government policy banning political appointees from purchasing state assets. It was in the first 120 days what they shebe go akwem say we ye nipa ono Jomhama apa say ye adwuma obaabia ontimi nto aban agapade bia say ye car say ye bungalow say ye bicycle say ye sapo say ye samena say ye paboa say ye atare aban agapade bia ni wo a Jomhama so pa no obetimi ato no say on the policy te we you say policy no e wo ana aba ye behwe verdict ho ye de bebro allocate seed money for the establishment of the Women's Development Bank. Okay, so the first 120 days. Or this kabutin beto ase near the be Women's Bank. A bank a man ko na kwakwa ye modwuma na aboa e ma se ne be ye maye adwadefo dodo o ye mem no o monye skate mi asoma se ne wo modwade em ye be sampa otimi eye ne sana. Launch the foreign priority job creation programs in the first budget. Adwumawura de be sampa otimi apa hontuma. National Apprenticeship no watimi apa hontuma na codes program so no watimi apa hontuma na et we yin anima don drama ne mahama as part of this 2024 campaign promises what the man Ghana focus we no mahwemu nyina masone so we meet me in first 120 days and then 120 days ye be sampa watimi aye ne sana. Commence review of the Customs Amendment Act 2020 to scrap the law ban the importation of salvage vehicles to rescue the local automotive industry. Eti your mama say as part of the first 120 days ye wa mamrebu wa Ghana hanmu a eye custom for edia na eye Amendment Act 2020 ene ye de sonche ene ba mu ato say ye kasa enya nkwanhye wo buru emanso ye nka efa memo so beda bi obe yefro be gini nyina be klani nyina efro ye sampa your mama ba yi first 120 days watimi ayana o say lay before parliament a new bill to streamline government scholarship administration prohibiting political appointees from accessing government scholarship. Eti ora Jomhama say wo bay. The first 120 days. What the emre bi be come ra show your film. No ma show your for egitum area afei abaye osi akwan. Se be ya wo ye abamu nipa. Ontimi nkonye scholarship emfa nkosua de say your mamu say ya amanone. To so be obeye. Te we sampa or the sabe no come ra show your film ana. Ma show your for sha say edi hu nkomo ana. Ne beji atum da ben so ana ye beji verdict no we nyina ye promises a oka so ba obeye e de ma Ghana de hye and force within the first 120 days in office but they kakata a 26 social contract to contract nyina ma kuma ko adwenu ensia was a ban illegal and new mining activities in forest reserves, roll out our Tree for Life and Blue Water initiative to heal and sustainably harness the environment and turning water bodies degraded by illegal mining into economic and ecological recovery hubs. The Jomhama say, as part of the first 120 days in office, Obe banning illegal and new mining activities, said, among folk who are quayem, akotufuma goodye, kwambone suo. And this year, my lines for Nama for their cotu, a year, a good year, or your forest, no, also became the first 120 days in office. And for the idea, be a friend of Tree for Life to be junior. Oh, Sako, been 2 wing in him, be ya. Quite new year, a few minutes, no, you bet me be a share at night. I force what be a friend of Blue Water initiative. And Marante Mabawa, Airborne Pempo, Yensu, Senabia, Galam say for them so better. Now, so your phone, please for you, take your back on no more. The best sample to me, I and one. And I force waiting away in a baby Yamanako, same. Yen forest, yen shoe, ya galam say for assess and it bit me at Tinaquine, et Nado, come, no, how be a emblem. Was a launch the Black Star Express initiative as Ghana's flagship culture, art and tourism brand to transform Ghana into a preferred tourism destination. And I say, Black Star Express, we are coming it's a so the first 120 days, see, Mampani Mama ate me and launched the Black Star Experience Initiative. Nana, ut me ye. And some kind of say. Tikufiot da kusa make us no pay wash. So a verdict no, Eddie Frimo, Kildi, wash. Say, and Pampa say, the launch of the Black Star Express Initiative by His Excellency John Dramani Maman. Within the first 120 days in office, no, it me baso, send man penny a share hobo, or better no born toa. Apre to me near free Ghana for ensem, Yako 2024 abatono. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and the NDC for Boshom the man Ghana for facade we no. And password to me aye, so see me a canon nana. You be called the next one they can coach a wadum so. I dance a crash a wadum and then share wadum. But catch me win you now. If it be the verdict. And throw and no if won't contact. Or say commence investigative process to purge state security agents of all militia and vigilante elements. It's my Mahama Bekachre said, Oko Ghana ya said Mokunim, Oko ya priest Mokunim, ya bambo Mokunna, ya kofam branti bi yak 17 fatas of bem. E be a vigilante for we na langas if we be edidim. The mama so better investigate, we be share investigative process I say. That's how kofuri nyina ice. Pa mo nyina free wonom. Tuni be a 17 fatas so be ko so jemu ya akwa no kai so jemu ma say first 120 days obey you e be say no watimi you mo na. So, Sanko nyine baby so mase. Vigilante for ni mo amaja say I'm meto no and I'm come back I'm meto for no obati ketiketi yeta don bo bambo abato ebremu no the political party tachi o Sanko for na ko je Ghana ye bambo dwumakonim obepa abajokoni ayi sanhwemu no na Sanko for nyan ye be club ya efrom reopen investigations into major unresolved criminal cases to see Ghana would ya kese bi akoso ase ya kenya no atum ase ye asem ase ya fa ho e beti say 2020 election course so ni padom ye wuye to mama 2024 campaign promise ni bi no and o se bi say aye was west go gomba election ekoto ye no ni prepare ewom and what you say ye nwan semtri ni Ahmed Hussein Swale and afei Salas omo woni nyina no obehwem within the first 120 days. Initial probe into man-made disaster caused by the VRS spillage from the Akosombo dams that displaced and destroyed the livelihoods of thousands of citizens in the Volta, Eastern and Greater Accra region. It was say via refer to Anamobi. Emma no more to you know. A confession so boni bre yen bia ete framantemu, a paymentemu, and a fe and crampuni mantemu. It in the first 120 days, obey shemu. Edi afa ho Thomas ma do mo mobile phone no obehwemu edi afa saade no se ne be ya ne ekofa asa kwaside no how ne bai no ba bia so twena ne de aso twena koto ba bia pata wo de pata na kwakoto e bi say the first 120 days no watimi aya na initiate immediate steps to compensate the flood victims sit American wasem no say one na flood e baaye etimi enya sunsanso e wo mo so no or say the first 120 days or the patasika betwonum and the one wo oti ene miamia odo savana manta miamia odo a sa adeko kam afri ahanom no e na asem no wo osmosis mame asemi de kabako Ediko inabeka miaro ejumeidia inabeye miaro endo miaro obrei inabebo miaro endo miaro semi besini fema miaro semi miaro inabebo
Asemyidika Inabeka Akwesi Insia Commander 6 Carlos said here.
Now the verdict. Baby a dream makeka 26 social contract ni nyina de akere wawie. Afe ye ba be hwe se. So senior mampani John Dramani Mahama. Ejina NDC anemu ma sa bohye adwenu ensien. It is so. What Timmy Ayana. This is the verdict. Maybe I try verdict in the amount. I say me the kaba make us a water Guinness any. Mr. Wada, ya no me kama. Ya no me kama. Ade achi wano pay. Baby. Water Guinness libi. Nenom. Unya meat pie bi di bosswa. Unya biscuit bi di bosswa. Ebe fa simple kra. Me say we ebe bo gidigidi. Ori achi ne kakra bi. Ebe mo nya nyunu bebre. Na le sipre kakra. Na nyu akoma no emfa mawo. Eto yem betumi atra yem so ache. Supermarket store bia be kombia be nya water Guinness ato. Ne boss wo fom yepa. Ba mso beto aya ka wo se hwe. Ne ya twa proudly made in Ghana symbol no eda ho. Ene papa no ansa no ato. Water Guinness. Or see, we move. It's the verdict, my bro. Naturally, be His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Why ye Edru? Probably we might score him from 0 to 10, 0 to 100. We might score him. Very quick, yeah, that was a pay. 8 years back, me will bet to so. No mind, come last auntie. And then your father say, Eddie Pense mu abro. Bedidi akwesi Asia. Asemidika background.
Asemyidika.
And I will call me more Aquabambra Bijama who sepeju media so world of entertainment, the Chegu, the Fata Winino Sumuno, yet be sumo quine passo, Mreka crab, no so when you for Nesa Kakasa, TGM, you know. Beba. A very good morning from front of our street, meeting the Sandra or Hime Ametiwa. A Jumeng Adom entertainment, I may a Ghana for Chimoa. Mea Menegano. Na no pay never have an apple here. Nice one. Sister Sandy be a guy. Ola Mikel. And I find out create more chem on the shole bomb makeup room was at TGM, you know. Say ya be more red carpet no. Ye best sim. Madame Wasibebre. In fact, Ola Bonsema TGM organizers. Yadam Wasibebre. Say, Moitié you souffre na mo system. Hey, I have your call to a Met Gallery. Na AMAC. Na fe bedru Ghana. Umra no bia nam subi. No bia nti ya matete say no be call red carpet main red carpet omo fa na life na ya be ma invitation na so omo maka ni nyina kotwa mfoni ni wa ada carpet no so kotwa picture na post wa de ma carpet no so yesre mo me nti ani mafie mo fa na akwi ado salma mo na na mama gra mo fa ma fashionistas no na omo mra carpet no so na Ghana yeso ya Met Gala ni ana say oh yon concept no so na say de Nijesem na mde na ma no pay Kofi Adoma Echema. Now I can see mommy enhwede or Troy o say nsema eba na ni hui te so ko festival kwa na be tutu pe ma me fo ejina wa chia mo si ye Kofi Adoma na me si you say there the festival ti ogina ye bo Kofi Adoma di. I finally see you happy and it gives me joy in my love Mauli. Now I see no they actually inverted commas. It simply means say now I see the moon and the moon sees me. Just an enino ehu aje je. Mumbo ma Kofi Adoma na mumbo ma Yesu Kristo. Mumma trade yampon yankopon. It is his doing. Yantwa and Samno eso. Yeah, that's sorry, and there's a branch here be a macanche Ghana for medias at the Sredie ato Ghana for any muse sa abemuano. Ma mano ason. But Mr. Ghana for and see my chopano. At yet be a yamanason, is a bedroom. Sister Sandy Masoye ha. Bongo ideas. And I a friend more. Mommy and Shen someone or troye. Na mommy and heard your troye na nkasa. Wait, yes, a headline. Mommy and heard your troye. Wendy Shay, my mama a little history about Wendy Shay near Abaye. Abaye in a day when the Shay too late in you miss when the show I see a call viral. Ama when the share enter different countries. Abaye ya a friend Tracy. Say what the share can do when Tracy she. Na san sem de ba netizens na reactions na kwa mix kakra. Na bi try say oh. Akwala no atade a na ehye no ani niema na oye ne ho no ne ade no netizens share o madwen. E me koye ma when the share twa akwala ni fees. E ho ne hia me no. O twa akwala ni school fees. Ya sorry ya. A branch your friend Albert not hide. Much as a mammo mano a song or mamma na song. Almost or see yo when the Shay leave the small girl to focus on her education. What exactly are you ushering her into? Singing, dancing, or slaying? We know how it usually ends. Stop the grooming, let her be. And or twice so trying. Stop exposing the young girl to things her mind is not matured enough to grasp. What you are doing may seem cool, but in the long run, you are conditioning her to think and view the world in bad way. You shouldn't be serving as a role model. Bongo ideas in a catch will be say you shouldn't. Well, not so. You promised to take care of her schooling, and that's fair enough. That's where it should end. Taking her on shopping spree, teaching her to dress seductively, and exposing her to the harms of social media is wrong. Her parents must step in before it's too late. That's what they know. What they saying? Bongo ideas. It's about time you shut up. And call for ya dear, momunye. Ochia akwalani fees. Can we look at the positive side of it? Ochia akwalani fees. I say bongo nankasa no obi nfa onko shopping da wo wiasim. It's when she didn't know how it feels to be spoilt. And she's just a kid. Wo was it to social media nyeme wo na opesa was starting no mutually akwala no ho. Kwala ma mempene. She's just a kid. Let her be a kid. Money enjoy no ho. Ochia ni fees. E hefa na hu say when the she dress ya akwala no seductively. Even dressing you on in the core shopping. Say a better cry saying you're the best program you see you. So where did you see Wendy Shay training her seductively? Where did you see Wendy Shay training her to be a slay queen? Yo, you're serious and clear this. Mon fan and quoi? Men person me who be my cancer was that boy and as I want that you be normal. I was see a shada fan as a So Clay, let's go. Move it. I will be here. The papa will share school fees. You know how school fees unim nebo. Please be positive, Kaka. Huh? Also, cry make a be, eh? Mama yentwaso. Why? Yentwaso sisia. Me sabaya. Me who say, Minya Bema. Glaston, Barakwabana. Me who say social media for a trollino. Men fans are trolling picture and cry. Me that's a so far picture, me that's it. Me also more trollino. And I get once, and get twice. Me who say atwa to so for several days. I don't think I'm a person me can't want some no. Because Obiawar, hello, Mr. Weber, hello. Me also boy or worry a mum person or enjoy the fruit of marriage. She say akwabua ebonyum or what talent. Namonye say mu be focus on the talent no. Ne mum mu person mo distract no. ekofa niema bi sei eba on say akra na oyare no no na say ya ade we on say boy na me say onye correct no on started the whole trolling na me bisa wo sebi akwabua e battle bibia na moye sei se obeku no yes moja nka manima no pe na mo nsacha mo adwen because you don't know what people are dealing with unim de nkofo e deal wo kokwam unim de obi daso unim adwa obi no unim de ha emotionally side space ya find here who cry as public figures enye space ye kuma o ushu kra na ye seke ho na no me ye ya mitini mi page akaka mo se ye twa ho seke wa je se ye ko truly me ba me de ya na hemfa me ho ba hwe utimi ko fa ni old picture no afa we na me bisa ntini pa nyini don't people grow again growing old no einshwa please leave Akwabua alone. It's not cool. Nipa no asem. It's me manipa enije and it's me ema nipa areho. Ereho. Unim de bra no o dili. Ena munyai samode hye na yere wo nurse ni na Akwabua ware ye no waye say debi. Munyai sa I'm pleading we cry the one ya chop pass me mun kotodwa mesremo. Leave the boy alone. Let your words be kind because again you may not know what he's dealing with. He's a talented young guy or a great musician or you're best at the pen game. Mon focus on the talent and mama what na ye hu se ne nwum to ye so on the way energy amodi ya dey somebody support Akwabua nke oni ha wo because nwuma bra na be tro any voice onim ko fa Akwabua tro nwuma mom I mean just why now the end to us why look at this. I like what Priscilla Dumasiado said also leave this young man alone whether he is sick or not. It is none of our business. Why do we enjoy poking our nose in private matters? If they tell you the reason behind this recent look, will you be of any help? Thank you, Priscilla. Well, being so. Kwejokumi say I suspected it. That looks his wife did on his wedding day. Hey. My mentor so. Enoch, or see, he wasn't good looking, so it's normal. Oh, mummy mentor so. Sana me ame kono Muslim team. My sister Sandy. Me ame tena say ekeka bomu. Eno ma de anopa awie anwumre fa ne se mojadru. Na me so te na Ghana foti mi ko social media obi kra control sister Sandy anya ace. Obi kra trust me ya drugs. Mama me nkomi human crash party. Na mo de mo nya say ya ye be hu. Yesu nti ewu. Me yanto aso. Me catch on say Wednesday bia no. Me woman crash ni me yiba ko me fear. Na afi me yiba ko so abonten. Ene me fear oni am crash on. Cynthia Tema Jabwa Ola Bonsema Minipa. Ya the no. Be our bonny masters are all any PhD. Very smart lady. Or wabing, I was a presenter keke, Debbie. Obefi ha on your presenter keke or ka channel on the home. Until I celebrate you today, however you combine marriage, combine motherhood, Eddie Ejuma we can present Ejuma no easy now outside control channel no. I celebrate you. You are good at what you do. Na nyame ma wo ahode na etwa so. Cynthia Tema one a friend of fashionista. But who dem we social and so emwa muntwitwa so. Na nipa utwitwa nipa na mfoni no so ya utwa ya wangle ni be pass mama ye. Wate. Tema anope I'm crashing on you. Na me nko abonten woni a na wukuo. Woman crush. I'm crashing on this beautiful lady. Say what her music industry no I say Maya no and a different kind of air called Molly womb when the shea womb amare womb and you know we are happy to see the women winning and we are here for the talent. And you know to the women may requesting your mom who run the world is the girls amare so yeah me woman crush because she's doing amazing. Who do you Coachella no? and this is how we like it on the street, say near Peno in town. Now, I say TGM is, you know, it's likely say surprise act, you know, either Amare and Asa Mole. Adom TV, a bit training in the Abeko so at the Abraham. So you are my crush. Keep doing amazing. We are here for the talents. Eugenia Baden, no makeup department, Miss Baden, one in no chimney at the mamma, Matad and a pump, way a Ghana and material and any pump in a eagle wear. Or more tests on the same building with Starbite restaurants. Sheshaw Money and Pimpama from 0266112230. Mr. Weber, Richmond. I'm a cheetah for Ola Michael, my sound engineer, MC, our camera, Master Thomas, and our buyer, Millie. Midibesi, I'm the guy's queen. Same time, I'll be back on Friday. So, pepper, mapo.
More call baby, Adom TV, Badwam Jumede, so, Ote, Sanyumia, na wahu, semi dima for her by hospital, Aba, our near Babidi, and Komoyada, sister Sandy B. Oh, ye guy, yada say I was a pencil de abraye, de do sweet ye, mammy. Na Malta Guinness, and a Malta also, but we are there penny de penny. So, pe Malta, papa, non pa, no sooner dedia, a Malta Guinness, and on a make come for de amawo. It says any pediano a ye. A way and one day pan when ya Malta Guinness. Now do pie be a cajon, a full meal. On our cree, the Hianas are chele kakra, whom say, Anuso no ed, making, what she feeling no cra dada. Now, a name Malta Guinness, no, once a month and also, because a yenti obie did do honey idea. To Jim Malta Guinness, now who say, Le Bonnet Bohon, yellow no, annual ding, and a yatro and home proudly made in Ghana. So, who, sa, and should be near Mabosuya, no say, yampa, a original Malta Guinness. No wakwa kotono ntimi sro ma bibian rasho je original Malta Guinness no ankasa a label no yellow anu den hu say yellow no efe pope apopa proudly made in Ghana so ya tregu ho a eno ne Malta Guinness no nti nkoto malt bi akeke kasa wo pe Malta Guinness ai guboto mo kama fefefe ubie nso enye den ubie ya no wano mo ade simple wona ukre Malta Guinness you move. Na Dr. Time da so eba na abetina adwamu no pay one ye ba bedi nkomo so de wonte midima for Heba Hospital mpa utie nwom no a ka asem ni nyina be me na menchia we
afia me jo so
na bia bokọ de
ya me adom de na che
ya me ase pa nyakopon adom di enhwe midima for Heba Hospital
afia me da se ma memfa nchia mfa mfre midima for Heba Hospital Dr. Time da so eda no mfa ma wahwefo nyina na yemusem se omumpom etesen anopai ye baya ye medimafo e ba hospital Dr. Time da so da no obi bebusa se me hu Dr. Time da so ankasa ne tie ne se ye se wofuo do so a uye ni nyina enu nti me no kasa doctor enya emergency also attend to sa nipa no enu nti ene wo hu me wa hai but de tie ne se ayarasa no enya ha ne wo ne mom e wa ayarasa bia hopoko asema ira kumase ye buo kwa atwuma agu school junction anunti se ompomo dodo na se wonya hu Dr. Time da so a ema obuntutu se ene wanhu Dr. Time da so e wa fidie so ne atia no se o se awase etimi eka ema hu no se medimafo ba hospital ya yaresabia aba Ghana ne wiase afana nyina na onama bibiduro so e de sanyarwa ahodo ne atie ni abibiduro enye nei na abibiduro e hya ase enye nei na abibiduro e ma ne homene so ema na homene so ache na emom no sa ye nam ekwan a ye kronkron na etene so eye bibiduro no medimafo ba hospital Dr. Time da so ene de sa kwan na ba eno nti ne bre bia ye ka se onam scientific approach so holistic approach so na Dr. Time da so eye ni ndiro esa sasa metie metima bobo enhaban ni nnua ani nubina hododo na bia na wonti bidinda ebi nso ate bidinda bia wate dua friend se nyamedua won se ye de sekan bo ho a esufita ne free moba bara de kodia ye de na hono ye unim ne ye de nyamedua ye na unim yɛte no sɛ nyame dua meka no ho asɛm yɛ fibroid duro kɛseɛ paa but the doctor tenase ya ɔde nneɛma maako mmiɛnsa na de ka saa nyame dua no ho no na ɔde yɛ fibroid duro ɛno nti sɛ fibroid no sɛ ne ɛba sɛ ne tenten no anaasɛ mpo no sɛ o measure na sɛ emu wasadeɛ a ne inches no wasadeɛ a ɛbɛna ne nyina de afiri ne padua no saa nso na nyame dua meka ho asɛm yi anso yɛ immune booster kɛseɛ paa bara onim ɛnneɛma mienu na doctor time da so ɛde ka nyame dua ne ho no ho na afei ayɛ immune booster na nyame kan obi a waba medimafo ba hospital na wanom doctor time da so immune booster ne bi no ɛbɛ di adanse wɔ de make ho wo anom doctor time da so mo jaduro no bi no ɛno na kyerɛ so obi wɔ se nanum ato ontumi ne di loss of appetite ontumi ne di na sɛ onsaka medimafo ba hospital ne mo jaduro no na wonom a afia me no kasa sa wonom a within 5 minutes kombedo ubedi di no watimi nso ada yie aye mojaduro a baradeɛ baako ne sɛ yɛmfa aduro no mfa makeke medimafo ba hospital ya yarsabia ma me papa me nua ba sɛ ɔhaw bi hawa obeba medimafo ba hospital na afei yɛnhwɛmu wɔ nipadua no ansa ne yɛde aduro de ama wo ana yɛ maduro nso nkase kɔkɔ no maduro no saa nti so obi ka kyerɛ sɛ waba medimafo ba hospital na mu maduro a ɔnom no ɛyɛ overdose aka kyerɛ nipa no sɛ ɔboa ɔyɛ torofo ɛnyɛ medimafo no ɔbaeɛ ɛsan sɛ mede kan ka kyerɛ sɛ doctor ɛnam scientific approach so afei holistic approach so na ɔde yɛ adwuma ɛno nti aduro bi a ɔde ma obia no Oba no ohwe yare koro hawa onim se o system no aduro no quantity say na betumi ateki anu nti oma osusu dua susukuru wa ori besusu aduro no no anom ana ode bre na de ye adwuma anu nti aduro bia na bra ode benom aduro no anu nti na me say ba bia wo so ba ye medimafo ba hospital poku asema yire Kumasi abu akwa atwuma school junction Dr. Tam da so ba ye nti mayirafo nyina anya anyira mayira sei a o ma anya anyira o ma bakurom anu nti to na mo na bra bia me ba chawo wankasa wo ba no hu kwan abafa so ba enkran na apaso ba o yiso wankasa wo ka eno ne so beko Google map no so obo medimafo ba hospital Accra edo beba Kumasi nso obo medimafo ba hospital Kumasi eno nso do beba nyame adome na doctor tena se opoko asema yira me ba chawo enyare wanyina bedwane wo Dr. Tam da so anim atenie pa obi de ne yare bebe ne enne na nkasa onfre yare sabia ho mfi no pa chawo na ho ato no obi de yare bebe ne enkosi se obesa ba na wotwe se ne no sa o maame o de poma ne ba ya onfa poma ne nsa mfa ma 2 weeks time biem esan se dura wo konom no nsa mra na ho aye odin se do to kam ne ba medimafo ba hospital ba chom yamfa mra 2 weeks time no wankasa betena kam na wa ba medimafo ba hospital the chance no say ebra doctor de bibidro de ye adwuma no osanso wa nurse fo ne doctors a oba na se empo obi nka ho a ye bebo asronko kwan so anu nti obeba na oba beto Dr. Ima ho Dr. Obed ho Dr. Stanley ho omunyina aka Dr. Time da so ho ne ete no se onyame se o hire obi na o hire ono na sefo nyina anu nti oba medimafo a edru a oba na se ye nhwemu wo nipadua no ma Dr. Time da so de bema ono se doctor ni ho ampacho doctor bia obesi ne so bia edukuro na na ode bema wo na edru a ode ma ono so ye edru e besa oyare esan se ose ye nkai tete atempo no kwan dada no enu nti kwan be na ose ye fa so abibiduro kwan na Dr. Time da so fa so dia so nyarwa no enye se ofitinya na obeye abibiduro doctor woni ni di nkomo na obusa na onye na dwen so oba beye abibiduro na emmom no ade se na onyankopon ahyehye de ato se de oka kire Abraham se firi wagya ne wo na fie na me de o kwa asase a me be o wiase nyina agya onam ni tumi nso aye Dr. Time da so ewiase nyina heba doctor ba akopɛ temia me kase se Ghana ya nso ni mu ye be kakra na Spain fo agye no na Germany fo agye no na impo o my friend say Italy fo agye no ne etia no se ebre na ebre nyina no mu invite no ho ko omosusu mpo se o mesi ayarasabia ho barot Ghana ha agye wo achi se de na nke binum ka se odifo bia ni animonyam woni krom pa cho we de Dr. Time da so we animonyam woni krom anu ntia no pai na ba tumirika na bra nyame adom ochena doctor betena se Friday every Friday premium service now premium service na fiya de tena se sa premium service we doctor ye edema wono ma omuye busy obi ho ye business person oni adaje obi nso ho nso ye MP or minister oni adaje safo no na doctor say we created this opportunity the amamo say Friday bia no otena se hwe safo no enu nti eno no for premium service nti registration e 200 Ghana cedis 200 Ghana cedis die tie nie utua 200 nye say bia 2 weeks bia oba betua 200 pa cho da bi registration e dey auto premium service no so and 200 cedis yenya dey auto so wi a afei sa oba review a mpa cho oda so dada oba gi aduru a oda so dada enya afei na wo san so oba betua sika foforo bia oda so kosi say oho ebeto enunti tuanamo nyame adoma Friday doctor betena se gi numbers no na frɛ afei obi ho ha wo no namfo bi adi nkomo ɔha ne ade ɛwɔ mo so fe numbers no fa mo numbers no 0244 tini pa 0244 774282 0244 774282 0500 727215 0500 727215 and 0245 44 9592 0245 44 9592. These are the numbers. Obefre me dima for about hospital Dr. Tam so na oni edi enkomo enano pay. O fresh see doctor ne obeka see na afi enkomo bi o bia oni wadi. Ni ate no say oba bi o ho a wose onya wo wa pre a awadi awo no onya bi. Pacho bra me dima for about hospital. Adia ba kono say Dr. Tam da so wo aduro no me dima for about hospital na wo aduro no enye num bi tua bi sabi di bi o mpacho nte sa afi na wo konum bi o kwasa bi no akwa bi nte sa I want to pe ni ate no say o de go mini mu na na jude so mu ne be ma ne hia mpacho mu nhia biom bo so me ba so na ba ne dem adia ba kono say o ye oba na oba me dima for about hospital na say wan kasa ye hwehwe oni padua no na ehunu say awo no problem bi wo ho ntina warning ma treatment a doctor dey ma on woje ohun sika na o treat wie na say o ma awaduro na mpacho onyu sika o pa o ba o say doctor me pa awaduro no me pese me nwu wi ansa na ma ba betua meka tro do say doctor ba mu aduro esan say do bi a woni aduro no say me je o sika ne nyina ansa na ma mu aduro doctor Tam na so esan say aduro no ya adwumenti no doctor na nka so no na aduro ne bi empen do say na wa hu say Ghana ha say ebinum ya aduro o mo ankasa no aduro no bi mpacho bi nsi bar me di manfo ba hospital doctor Tam na so da no onim aduro nyankopɔ de ama no nti no aduro no ankasa no bi eno nti wo ya adwuma no obra ono ankasa no ni new booster ne bi na afi a booster nti doctor wo hoyi we tell say onko to Dr. Tam da so say avia wa so say 30 minutes me ko djuma home ana mi ko didi me ko tenase no aloke prompacho bi nsi da biara da Dr. Tenase ya until say the last person be free yarasa bia ho no Dr. Tam da so sorry enu nti na me say opo obi a obegina di wa bibiduro mu a obi a haban kasa a wote na ono nso kasa a haban tie okumani ne be ma Dr. Edu Jamfi Dr. Tam da so de tie no say abibiduro so obi tena ba bi ka kire say abibiduro say kidney abibiduro say oyamoni o ma mpacho no kura bi anim ne tie nie ne tie no say senka sa na tie a enka me mpo me de me sabe si me bo aka say enko nyankopon adi ehwammo adentira esan say oka haban ho asem Revelation 22 verse 2 oka ho asem Ezekiel 47 verse 12 eno osan be kan ho asem haban kroya ho asem 2 Kings 20 verse 7 bra odifo Isaiah bra na oman ni mono nyarewa basa obi anya HIV obi nso anya empompobone afi obi kura de stroke akana to fom obi o ha obo nse na ne kon achia na obi na achia saafo ni nyina na omo complain say enti odifo wo tena sia miawu na odifo no bawro akwayi boro me pa cha oba na okuta dede nkuruma oba na okuta nyamedua oba na okuta kakapempe oba na edua ye friend say odum ne hono no wa ebi kuta ode besa ne manfo nyina yare enti nka saasem we a tresem ne kan no enkemedi no ho yawo en osan so ka kire say muni aduaba na momfa haban no mfa nsam ho yare ahaban be na o kan ho asem eya ahaban a wa kire Dr. Edu Jamfi ahaban a wa kire Dr. Tam so say onfa nsa yare wa hodo nyina enu nti yare be na hawo men kase ma mo yare so me se yare bia ni wa ose ani aduro bia na unya nko ba bia ye wa aduro ho bra me di mafo ba hospital Dr. Tam da so ho na onfa bere mfanto yare so ye tene say usika no doctor say fansika kito bi baje o yarasa sa emponye say doctor to bi o soma nkofo na afa obewusu full ane nneoma ahodo a ayarasa eye free wo medimafo esan say o be ye card 70 Ghana cedis oko orthodox a ne tense unkuta insurance 175 Ghana cedis and above na oko private card a ene na boburuja ɛno nti o twa scan ɛwɔ medimafo a 100 cedis o yɛ lab a 100 cedis ayarasa abafo ɛwɔ medimafo ba hospital mo obi ntena ba bi nka nkyerɛ sɛ medimafo ba hospital ne bo ade mpacho no kure bi anim ne yɛkyerɛ sɛ obi bɛsa ne ho yare di 800 Ghana cedis na bɛsa ne ho yare afia ewi akyire no agye TV 1500 Ghana cedis on lusu ye obi bɛsa ne ho yare betua 1000 Ghana cedis ewi akyire no na wagye mobile phone a 2500 Ghana cedis sa nipa we o say ayarasa no ne boa ayedin e o medimafo mpacho da bi ento saa esan se doctor time da so onyame na de na ba enu ntina meka cho se be ma o me masem wo fo no mentena se memma mfa o se kan fa nya nanka esan se ko ba no sa ye bu nanka wefo a ebebu aka ho me a mete he mpacho medimafo e ba hospital nti abibiduro nti me ho odin esan se me papa doctor time da so ho odin be ma mentena se memmu adabirijo o ye 2 minutes o ye 5 minutes o ye 10 minutes mpacho bra medimafo e ba hospital bema obema efon eye keto ebia na wanya infection wanya gono ana wanya brahizia eno nam so ntima bema no fon na efon doctor e ma 5 days pe afi o kidney na say ya doctor e ma na otwe miensa e be repair no e de ma o kama ye kan ya jade afia ne tie no say nyare wanyina adwoso ye medimafo e ba hospital ye opoko asema yira kuma se ebu akwa atwoma go school junction ye nam da sa ba fra ye no 0244 774282 0244 774282 and 0500 727215 0500 727215 Medimafo Herbal Hospital Dr. Time edaso afia ibedas
yansi edas papa panti ufa namba na onempedifo di enkomo na mamenkai wo se unim se Sunday yedi nanmo edashon kokra na we safari day out with mom eno nyame yadoma Saturday na baso na ni nyina no ya Joy FM ne Safari Valley Eco Park na de dwumadie yi hyehyɛ so mesrɛ wo maame aye bi watete wa ba bedru ne wonso aye obatan na oguso hwɛ nkora no all in the name of grandma mama for bread too much into no opportunity no aba see enye bibi nhye ye nanom enmo nyamo a beka Joy FM ne Safari Valley Eco Park ho na yemma day no just mommy won kaya enye ni tears of joy eno buffet atuamu live band ka ho safari tour like mobile tour ho nuane niam bebre ene bekoso da memenda ya 10th May ya 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. na adults mpanifo pa tua 950 per head ena teenagers mebuno no so tua 650 per head ena nkra no 450 per head na free transportation wo Joy FM yanimu ha ya na yedemo akọ nti obi a opese okodia fa ho eshem buku table no se sie ya make say 0593 038 842 0593 038 842 ubuki o table because a family sabe ya odu ho no manya fe na dede bia no beko na o table edin ne da so yes di amount de maka nyina chi bibi che wadwen a fra 0554 594 727 0554 594 727 na register by close of Friday May 9th na 12 noon na ye registration timpacho fa hu hyemu sesia enso mame nkomra me obako bi oho na ye ntoso akwa babie mra Adom TV Badwam dwumadie yi enso wani tua nyame ya Adom a kwasi da ye nanom ye di wo moda na ma won pa batan ya de dodo obatan na bresa ntino metro ye bibi show mame ani munyamwate na nyefe nyame ya Adom Mother's Day Ellis detergents for other room ma amza fi bia de omba ne ye mbe ye adwuma product no so ye kama papa wonya ne liquid soap ni bia wawie water closet de no so wawie na ye sia na mahu fabric softener ene no so be kama scent no so ye enti nali wa ha an kofa bai ye ne ni nkomo ba pia mo akwaba na bia boko de be pa show ya mi shira papa de na kan ma ye Mother's Day a obeso asene
okay bedase na edi kan ye de ye bechia omo hwe ye Ellis de once aye ni se amamefo ewo fie a ye yi omu fi mu a enye yi ukofie bia mu na se oba ani ho a hu se sene ni omati ewo ho no difference wom nti Ellis detergent ye de ni so ade hu se cleanliness ye ade de yakoma so pa ti se di Mother's Day ya na ye se yaba ba yaba ne se ye de products be kira amanfo be mothers mo hu se ombe cleaning without Ellis no cleaning no it was complete. Yes, please.
Yes, so munya binti product be na mo.
Okay. We pacho ye wo WC cleaner. Ye WC cleaner no ya to ye boase. Aye e de chemicals ahyemu. Se na be ya wo de good WC no mu a na wotwi mu a emu be kama especially WCs na bi wo ho no mu a na emu aye brown. Stubborn stains ni ade no. With the Ellis WC cleaner gumu a obe kataso be 5 minutes bi na fe de wa betwi wo wash a emu be yi white kama ehwam so scent ni be gina washroom honom ama kama
okay
yes
na mo de ehi bio
yes science wo bleach yes science wo bleach
crane sauce na white na ye fin
yes any singlet na ni na ya brown no with the Ellis WC with the Ellis bleach esokia let's say wusi a how bia enim essence pu ehuro 3 in 1 enti no essence gems epu ehuro na essence etwa bathroom honum white stars no ebe yi finicky ka woni nyina efri honum mama enti ye bleach no so no ye science wo laundry detergent yes Ellis laundry detergent no enye na ebi wo honum a wudi si unioma na ntare na ni na pa no debi Ellis laundry detergent ya shada ye ya ye in such a way says atare no say color say white so wudi si a color any thank you enfeduno nti wudi sa laundry detergent na sie wie no na afedie wudi softener
so gum
with the softness na ye hwehwehwem yes Ellis product no
nti e pe bi e na wo
mpacho ye outlet no e o Madina obetumi so afre ye e wo ye telephone number so 050 960 4554 050 960 4554 o frɛ ya ye delivery baby awo bia ye be deliver edi amount yes
okay na ye peno baako nso a ye benya bi wo he because I come
yes wo peno baako so a wo frɛ ya wo sabeka ye shop no yes ye shop no e wo Madina Race Hotel Junction oba ho no my shop no wo ho ne ope bia wo benya science wo bi o makwala bi wo okanshi baby a wo bia wo de ani say obe freye o freya ye bejus
e bia ye ka obi nso pese otu a
yes ope so otu so a obe freye ye bebo ye be ya omwa quantity a wo pe bia no because your science supply companies any hotels any ade nti so we your company they bia wo pe supplier any omwa dealer and once I just a call away
Ellis
Ellis detergent
yes come no de me use ni hwamu nti nti monko so anti say ya na ni nyina na kese na ate
yes ye wo we ye ne nketwa ni ye wo akese ho companies ni ade na obi ho no ma na mo pen 5 liters gallon ebi so ho no pen 25 liters gallons ye ni nyina it depend senior wo pen no Ellis so de wo kire ye say o e bia me pe color we e bia me percent we ye betumi a produce one because ya na you produce
we no mom so ma wo kon do pa
yes
has ice cream
yes your different colors your different colors your product no yeni na ne yes I what dishwash yes your floor cleaner so so we especially in homemade products home care products into bibia be ma wo fie cleaning aye kama ye woni na ehwo aye hwam ye woni nyina
da mo fa bi mra asomba no ho no mo
mpache ya
fo ho mo hia
mpache
fa be gugu mo so no mo ho
mpache
se be be nya bi fabric soft na de hyehyɛ o mayi mo kwa no wayi na eno ano no
mpache ya
mo ti Mother's Day ye hwɛ de ne ye hwɛ ani mo afiri Ellis
okay Mother's Day, you say, it's an say, a mammy 4 day a come so. Now, mammy 4 years special, you my discounts.
Oh,
yes.
Okay, day number.
Yeah, Beba, okay. Yeah, Beba, open your home to say, Ubahwa, but more dear say, Ubeto Ellis product, no one yetting, as low as 20 cities, Ubenya Ellis product, no one yetting, because your person ubia, a toby coffee, now okoyusu. Okay, your prices are not so dear at that form.
Okay, Tinyami Aduma. Kwasi ada Mother's Day no ba ho afesika kakra show ho oba no abatuto bia bi de ko na wo de wo to na wo de ko a na wo yusu wi a wa na be rashe nti fa ne number ne preko sebe ya emfo ani so bibi kire wadwen bia nso a wo frɛ no a na waje wo so no afi wa cheche omu omo obi bia bi anamboa se ni nyina ntumi mma ha ye yi bi ede aba but apart from no ye commons bi ho so ye benya
bi ato bia obeko bia yes
eno kre keda mo simpacho bi mo ho ana
mpacho yes say mothers eda yakoma so into this season the Ellis no yatete so ya ma discount into bomodin say ubefa ye number no ai na wafrɛ say wo hoso na bia wo pensane dwuma so esua wo frɛ ya ye do befa ntetie mu a training say na be ya wo so benya osane dwuma ai into ye wo services no so
wow tell me your location bi
your location your Risk Hotel Junction Medina. Okay. Risk Hotel Junction.
Okay. Medina. Sama number ni bio.
Yes. 050 960 4554. Okay. 050 960 4554.
Yeda say nti Ellis detergent na yete wormo enka no nyame yadmo a wormo ba ho nti wono ma me ba na wapekakra ukofie no wasa tobi di ama no na ori apepa perform wo bo so bi eru fie ho a kama Yami adumebo no so eye nti fesikabra na so ba wa ba betubi ati ase wate so nti ya wo so ebra na me koso amakai wo seja enanmu yi edi wo mu dai wadaroma unya ayi Malta Guinness park ni bi kura na de ka momi ni ema no ho a eno so nye bad kura wi boden den na de battery bi a she fridge ni mu boden den an no wayi oba pa no oti na dwam no sepesepe ne kakrakra ze fine ne bo so nye den Malta Guinness shanon so se obohu se lebo na ebo ho no yellow a stand out fair no mo yellow ni different any atro ho proudly made in Ghana te mestra wo koto a Malta Guinness taste ni different the hia ne sa chile any American to minya obedi kolenda ho na kwaje baako eno ano no na wakoto po ha meat pie aboso o breakfast na no wafa no ma ye de ama no pe why confuse hu de odie Malta Guinness we move meda semidi afia amankwa tamaklo make o man hine kwabna santia ye krado de pensem mono so happy birthday Chief Jerry Fanye ochena e be ya to the whole month ye odia Chief Jerry Forsen ye ne dwuma e wa Adom 106.3 na woda onkwaso be me na onkwaso happy birthday ye ko na o man hine kwabna sante atwaso
Yes, I bet the winner must hear 2 common source. I mean, because we need to chat to Ghana free at 2 Jumedino so Adom TV. Media man in a Cobna Sante. Paying for Deputy Director General, Narcotics, lawyer, Ayachum Berema Atanasi, or lawyer Kwaba. Thank you for your time. So, lawyer Messer, so Atanasi, Kane Sekuni Mashibu Union, ticket of the New Patriotic Party, a former Deputy Energy Minister, and then former Minister, Tourism, also Akwaba. Good. Before maybe you know, what's the final report on Reverend Tim Fojo? What's the final report on it? That
Oh, that is for the national security to tell us. They were sorry.
But initial
they were leading it.
Your initial checks, there was nothing untoward.
On the flight?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay, maybe.
I mean, it happened even way before. I think about 3 or 2 weeks before. Okay. His Americans expose or whatever came out.
So, in effect, do we have to throw that out because clearly it's bothering our minds? I don't know if back and forth on this matter. So, if in effect we have to discard it,
no, I will not say we should discard it, but maybe the Americans say, so be my information will be anybody. Okay, yeah, almost every now and then somebody will call you, somebody will text you, who you say why, my saying why, but and Panisi are probably hunting at Treble. I don't know, Obi can't see a children said the Empane cannot.
Sanity.
Because we don't just get up and get to Adom TV and we have my hand television. No. We go to do your intel with like not less than 3 times. To confirm the Nipane can you
sanity, yeah.
And son was many person if I'm going to
okay.
It is a baby, no, we become better. And this around here, you will be misinforming people. And then we come be here. If you answer, not watching a confessing video, bro. On the other hand, one can put it, said that we are may as about as an American. Baby, I'm not going to none can not be as a community baby. What does it? I mean, yeah,
referencing the
DBA Kutano. And never be as a community baby. Because I know there, me against that woman, yes, I mean, the committee also, and no. Okay, and see, there are 1,001 ways that he could have used to inform us or to prompt us or to hint us or whatever on their, or to say, AC. Then for us to have gone around this merry-go-round here, I'm saying, because we'll be in.
Okay, so as it stands now, the narcotics control for more checks, they proved otherwise, in Rubonibia and Yohanum.
No, on that particular flight, there was nothing.
Okay, so that's what I wanted to know. Mr. Kwaba.
Yeah, Council, Mama watching. I mean, I want to win your beer, washing and the pay now. Mama, in 2 for your answer, make a fair baby, me. Yeah,
if you continuously listen to me for the past 2 years and on both Badwam and Asempa, the man say I put the government on check on some reminders, ECG containers, but around the Abidjan medical doctor on the cocoa board for in quote missing air containers. No, then the setting up of the presidential directive on in 2 for Joe, and then that committee. And we cannot sit and say. San you might treat it to
Matwas. And the Yankan national security form bread.
I want to because Memaka say, you Germany be say a normal committee way.
Mentasum, why you be feel there in Team Forger because I am a member of the security and intelligence committee in see onya information be although use 99 other ways other than the one that he did.
Ideally.
On our children.
Say, baby, out, you know.
Some of these things are economic. It's a politician first. And I know
service to your country.
Oh, now service to your country, no. Put out there, your information there. Flights be a bagana ha. Now, I don't know or ye drug. And see a ban on you number can't no cry. What's wrong with that?
17 like I say the brea the car assembly baby I can also very key.
O mine press conference and then Team for John started. Yen political discourse press conference okay. In your NDC for opposition. Many issues are going so several other ways about to what they address. They put it out certainly. So what's the issue really? And the circles a go through no was because of the government's own reaction. Because in Kadamo Waki, oh yes, Reverend Yatsi, Yashim, Bibianim, Asametra. Non-caf evidence in Brown Sana. Non evidence on Kafanoin. The Mekano, a bit broad information now. You, the agency, is the one who has to investigate. To establish whether indeed as some criminal be able to know. Wakondo there 8-1 amara another only 8-1 amara. It's really it will be good that let them come formally to inform Ghana for their yashum. Yakwe yashum ni nano aircraft no amfi biamba. Now something else I'm call.
Okay, so how do you feel as a lawyer, both lawyers, when now if you go on social media, some write-ups are saying the judicial system is at work now. Now it's working and all those things. How do you feel?
The time my brother at Forsen or acquitting no, Yanka the judicial service was working out. This was some. And see, and then all of a sudden, because
we are not experiencing a gap. 7-0, 9-0,
and then check any that. So Supreme Court no. On 2 applications, it was unanimous.
You know, so no. Enye papa.
When I know so nya papa. At the ye mu bi mu out ye kada nya papa. But 3-2 no.
It's working.
Oh yes, why not? And applicants no will indicate there's a reasoning no bar will be review. If so feel there or required order or reviewer, they will go. And look on that. But picking and choosing, name calling, tagging the judiciary when one ruling in his own favor. Today, we are jubilating same judges appointed by President Akufo-Addo. Some man boss some yen jay. Yen no men disifo. And they will jubilate. Same judges oh. The judges Akufo-Addo pack Supreme Court according to them. These same judges, they call them all sorts of names. Unanimous FC in there. When were any application at the Supreme Court no mente who?
Emunyedu.
Him. Now one chairman again. I say don't get it. Is not on record to have said that one elections petition will go to Supreme Court and one lawyer crack at every man. Has not said it. But they bastardized the judiciary. To what end? Now, me and my home pony civil society organization will be one comment I will make. Yeah, and there and start with more patriotic corner. My catcher there every time be a Kodana Bodo. We send over ya but see, they are starting there Ijuma. Cause of what? You can disagree with the court. Why not? And it's not for nothing. Remember, it's not for nothing. Now, a constitute 2 panels, 5 each. What's now with the same set of facts, out with different conclusions. That's the beauty of the law. But I can't see to her. In case we are quay now, the dummy more quay.
That's your fashion. Then they are out.
Now, we are start. Radio station to radio station. The judiciary has been cowed to submission.
So that's the chascale that we are expecting.
But that's a question I ask. Do we have to continue on that path until when?
Maybe until when you stop doing demonstrations that the president who's gone through the processes of making sure the Chief Justice has a fair hearing, no? Most of it here say change procedure, there's an error and it's in contravention of the Constitution. The month here say did na moye sa did na. And
the president will be 120 days.
Exactly.
Between the period, why is MP? No hint a hint not them before come asam. Okalanchi ejumore to the be come asam. This was some.
Obona baso. But Moka say.
Okwe kalanchi ne Mahama Kesi obi kan asama.
There.
Olanchi ne a feed Ghana was a feeding Ghana program. So did anybody complain?
There.
So you think that it is not just for the sake of it, it's not a judiciary issue, no, we are raising concerns. In the context is important too. And when I want to summer working about the Chief Justice and the judiciary. And if he's being manifested under the guise of procedural propriety under 146. Completely throwing away the history, the spirit that informed the removal of justices of the Supreme Court, especially the head, the Chief Justice. Nayan Kawan Sama. Will posterity even forgive us?
But is it strange, maybe, all over the world? It matters. Yeah, back to the point I need to describe unanimous. Those kind of rulings, the judgment. It's strange, 7090.
Not at all.
Is it strange?
No, only strange. Because once some of the judges are what's now, and will scale now. Two sides. As a photo for evidence to my tilt in your favor.
No, cool.
Yeah, pronounce. Into the application, now about woman, they will look at it.
And all the time, the MPP's application was weightier and heavier and healthy than that of their.
Oh, Muntumankade all the time.
Most of the time.
Muntumankade even most of the time. But I share cases are MPP ye lead through our constitutional dispensation need development. Right from J.H. Mensa, MPP versus Attorney General. Nanunka can win now. It tells you that no pew.
Let's see.
Elections petitioner, yet the call 2013. Correct one. Backed by evidence. Of course, the court ruled against us. 6-3 or 5-4. How about somebody came on? No, then a leader of our party, the candidate, says, yes, I disagree with the court. But just so that the country can make progress. Ye chado. Odu wando that some croko court. And when you move, they knew where me open there. They knew, even on the day that they were filing their petition, that there was no substance whatsoever in it.
They knew.
But their chairman has confirmed it. Our capture me won't tape now. I said, no video. You haven't seen it.
Is it in reference to what happened in court?
Precisely. What is it? What was it? It was in reference to what? What was it in reference to?
Okay.
They turned around, said all sorts of things against the judiciary. And the same judiciary has thrown out an application for an injunction. They are hailing them.
I feel that the system is working.
I feel that the system is working.
Yes, maybe.
No. Maybe so some there. I told Forsen, my own brother. Jemdov is a great. Time at the same judiciary, while quitting, the system was not working. Under Akufo-Addo's government, the system was not working.
All right, that's about.
No, maybe so I say me, I don't understand the next.
Oh, yeah,
maybe so I say me, I know.
No, as ignorant.
The system was not working.
And where I
how are you ignorant? Hey, am I? The ignorant, I can show you about that.
Look,
but the question is,
so, are you worrying when you go to social media, you listen to radio commentaries, and the people who are sympathetic towards your party now resort to writings to say that we've now moved from the jungle times to realities of what we call a working judicial system. And it's so worrying. That's my observation anyway.
What's it? It is so worrying. And I won't say it's so
worrying.
Oh, okay. Okay. You're very free. First, you know, I'm a man to ranch. I'm a chairman. Na Yamani Trinkwa. Brother, Jan Beduria, but the car transfer 120 days. And Yashani, and then the good thing is that near Madodua, what the share Ghana for boss say, I don't know. And now have you known what the big work criminals of Bayan. Don't do another. Said a brave Bamunik, I can't want Japan. baako ka be hu se dodo no ana e kan ni na kwabra yetimi dia begu ye she Ghana for bo se aban so afo oye ministers ani abedi akire ye mfa mmoro duosia ene me no kasa ya duosia no bo yenu ye around 56 ye she bo se ye ma adwuma wura project beba ampa na beduru ma na ye nuanum kuma dodo no ara no ebenya adwuma omo hiensa no adwuma benya bibia asua se bi wo nkobo abofo nkobo kabi wo de no to wa feed Ghana yes sabi da ba je nyankopon boy asase ya de odi bedi o mamu na wani abro wa ma asase a wutumi de bibia bi aminima de a odi na Ghana asase so a kobra enye yi ne bewu am yet to see one ade bia sabi obedua no man asase so biara no eye yie e ofa na bi say ba yire say bode mankani ade limit bibia baka sa wuye bia no say yen ade atena grass da wu de make memwa eye yie ma eso aba ma manfo no na so dobi aye enya so mfaso enti ene yi si abemu so no yetimi yesa ne ma no ene dodo ma beboa yen ma yenya so mfaso wo yen ma mu abempo adom bi bi etua koso amanane a ehia se betumi afta ba na chi yetimi ayo ana nyame adom wa unu apanyin yera ye fa ne san honorable Erikopoku edi anim man na say adwumadie no nso kakra amane musu ano nso ekro kwabra do no to wa ye friend say mahama cares kwabra ade ba ko ya pa wasase so anti chabi mpani kura so omuso aye eye yade o nso aye yade usa was mi so aye yade fisa ne pani ade ase bitimi mu hia ni kwada ne akwada eti mo de fo a wode ne ho pa nka wo ba no bia ezori dina ho sabi ube hunu no na wagija yade na no pani bi mi mo ndimi ho no social media isu ana am so kwaja word bi and me tisi e bon this on neighbor I was like papa ya na etindi na sabi o boyare so what I say nti ade ba kwa yemfa nyan so eno no but ye de nyame asese e man pani adini adwene hu ne say enyo bia na ne satimi su na chie the Bible says san de adin emo ade amre and for that reason obi am on timi nya bibibi no so obi won wode betimi ayya say nipa na e boa na ne kwanso
hold on na mesa de men penny say obi kan asema ye no kure na ye papa they say mahama ke na wabo and I just say what is that Instruction so be card and that is
Pabra man on how na woni mo nya da we man no try man anyway we dey all trade to meet no say meet man na betia enso I say why do no say enti yan kwa yen say bebra na go
dey wan fan kan so ne say mo ka say mbo ko atia dum so ene e former gudi a etu na e ntu ne kwa so menim say dey ka 120 days ni wa na ka
dum so dum so what 120 days
menim say
o busa say na kan wana say na kan wa well akan but you see obete ni aban we buy
na enka 120
good but aban we buy dum so my
see minister say no see routine maintenance
dum say ni wana kan and you want to kan ayi boss kan I don't know boss kan that's do some man I mean you so fast away abra nti ye be kan say ye bra ye man tin kwan ye man mo send nsem do no abra ni wanti ye ntimi mo ni nyina so but ye man mo ne man tin kwan say ne man do kan ni nyina no watimi adisi wo man na yimpo me no ka say code of conduct ye no was em say no amewa wo eno so papa won tuma ye say nyina no abra aso ye kwan aso ye nan wan ne ye na say kumiem wa ko e ma ni mi ade na wa wo sempa nti obi ani da ho say but now back to the issues empanyin say do man fusa ni akaya no mini ayi kasa wasi NDC for court na woman some national chairman cry say and some na hwinim very empty as we say in English okay 2013 the presidential election petition led by the MPP Dr. Baumena Kwatena Konyum the Jacob Obuchebe Lamte the late and then another Danko Kufuor were the petitioners okay sabra no and some ni bia me nuanu de call court and say ya want say you what police stations mark 22 it is unknown to the MPP woman nim kwase court is yat no ebiem say also yisi no a duplicate serial numbers a wo forms so say there people some dey adman so won duplicate no court is yat fadanse bra na ubeduru na ukoyi wadanse for the duplicate serial numbers sa won no amu oba equity no ne nsa ho fi a chen fom Ono ni serial numbers we dey serializing ne exhibits no. Kwabena, on dey no dey duplicate. Quadruplicate. And there was so. Tedu ba bi no. Me ayi ni apani Addison had no option than to withdraw over 700 prints. Said they are no longer relying on it. Quite really, no? The entire 9 judges at that time all ruled against them on that particular issue. 22 unknown police stations. Therefore, I pinch it back in the matter about me. You ready? But that police station here, they are with body. No, what to do was what. She also said agents was on my sign. Was it I bobo mudima no abodi at the court. Na ya busan. Agents na abom mudi at the court. No that ma MPP ni bi was so. And I will be sign say MPP ni. Was it I bonidi ma bonidi. Enti ade a wo say unknown to you no. And na we na be kuduro tam twimba na so nkotra ho ma. Na onye vote mra wo. Na fa kan vote ho. Na we say twa de ka 100 Ghana say onye nkodi. And this are the vote and I say an empty case at court. Now judiciary. Alright? And here the case of judiciary they were advised by the National Security Coordinator. Minu of Akandapa. But when I think it was a conference center, if I'm not mistaken. Was it a Nimabia? Mr. de Matem Mosibano. A threat to the national security. A Kamia Koyese. China, Diaba. And one of the kind. If you say, was some Matem going to be here, could never come, a bit never come. Yen say, as somewhere, adding about the young coho, yet fear. As yet, the permutations, as the forecasters will say. Yet, yeah, I permutations of young, are there, but now Pana. And more mind to say, but say, does it, or no, because at that material moment, no meaning you just the bar. Say, me, we say a lawyer for say, National Security Coordinator, because I wasn't with you. Say, Moya Meninfo, then Busa say, I sent to me court, then the pound soon in a cofaco. I sent to me court, then the pound couldn't a cofaco. Oh, I mean, but Ono was not because of said they are unanimously ruling, but as he won on the direction that their judgment always goes. But not the number, as he said, where you unanimous ruling of 5, 4, 3, 2, or whatever. I mean, was in Massemba. Now, 7 years that. Otemwa for no force one was a money. Oh, come on. You won't prepare. And you might be dead, dear Moby, who is something never question at all. Okay. Can you? And I'm real about you court of you. Now, you must have been for ya. And when some be a baba, I'm saying, dear him. No. I speak at time, dear, no, refugee that court, parliament. I joined this speaker and then minority issue. That time I was a majority. Yeah. Vacant city when some buy. Na anyone can. So the same people were hailing and clapping yesterday. I did tell my I can't one. Not for no money. But say. Sabre na yem from so ne sabre no why na kasa na sabre ni why na kasa na dom dodo no sabre no say se bibi ko so a na oman kan amoman kan ho asem eno nche se enne sade na ko so se enye papa mo kan eno na ye sabre no sabre na ye wono tia sabre no wum na ye fi so bi an kan ho asem na ye enti ne na wo se enye we dey twetwe aso kakra twetwe aso ade ko no nesi twetwe aso. It's the same event. Maybe the personalities depend on us. Maybe I say 3 others or so and now become because the very first person I know he was also involved again. So what I say? So maybe some few personality changes, but the matters were the same. Nobody should think that the NDC or the president or whatever and will be said. And the money, me go to Kandapa. Money, whether the Chief Justice, I mean the suspended the Chief Justice or whoever, you need some be. Okay, be quick, but all the needs will be. I did all the year me and pay, give me to me country.
Because this year share what can say, the mayor will be at baby, who wants to use and now Sakwa. Yakwaba, everybody come on. By the Muina must make out say it should be your Malta Guinness every time, everywhere, every occasion. A ball quantum because a farm who I shall see a farm whether the can or the bottle proudly made in Ghana and to make sure somebody share Malta Guinness a check one what to me. Anom Bibribia that it revitalizes the body and gives it that energy now here with vitamin B. It is so important. Now, I said German Ozone Medical Center so boa in fact, I'm feeding any more name diano a coenemy yepa yadebia done a crank or down should be so important, especially Macau say Omoma comprehensive outpatient care, advanced dental service, and operate a fully implant center. Badwam Unipeduano seem to be a Bembian etimi cocaine edemao. For one was 055-024-2222 or 025-025-2222. Now one in Ninkita. One email here hello@gumc.com.gh. Now what me know akasa kamapa. Lord Chum. Back to business. So for listener fee and
you said na man go make. And yes you need the say obi.
Okay.
E wo dwumadi a wo die.
Okay.
But I want say, obra Onyankopon kura de bomu no. Nipa temu ba e wo bra nipa kra afri nsam. Anya bra wote ase. Orade mu atan bra wote ase. Ne mu wo kra afri nsam wi a wo say no achi e atemu. Te bra nipa wo dwumadi bu ma wo die no. Obi ayi na ni ma.
Uwie dwumadi
na uwie dwumadi ne ba wi na se bi ase bibi pie dwumadi ne mu a ehia se wubu ho akonta dia ubebu. Madam Chief Justice obi ani nsa no ba dwumadi a wudi ye ho questions bi na aba
be ye no
ana sese wo yi ano o mampani kwa da se ka ko nhira wo hira no firi se woni wadi ni ye wonni wo adi ni ye pa
wa ma wakwanya
wonni na di ni ye pa me pa 7 days was it 10 hey who else will do this for you?
Hey, I
am telling you this. What did you pa? Now I found my cabin.
The only other choice.
So I found my one cabin.
About so yes, so now teach you.
So any never for the teacher for 400 years, papa.
It's money senipa.
And you never for any teacher for 400 years, papa.
And the money senipa.
And that is why John Dramani Mahama is then the saint after him. Correct? That's why John Mahama is the saint after Nana Dango Gufwado. Sanya kan dia.
O kan semu.
Me ka sam na tie so. Hwa, ma me ka sam tro. Ana no mete ya GBA. Hwa, na mo na mo kro wa. GBA executives, leadership. Na mo ha.
Na omo bon ni se o metwe
me ba. Cooperative me ba. 1992. Ya cho constitution, en fo na twi mo fu mo so wo mo ngoye bi. Ne from say. What Baboni and Abanas and Wusu? You will keep quiet and suffer. Were you part of the process? Maybe you would have seen that article and they can was something. What can who are actually yes so a how it was worded. A be an account. Did you join at that time?
So it was wrong that time. It makes it wrong to
and then I saw you tell me. That's a constitution. Yes, son.
The actual admission.
You change the constitution. No. Good. Into no ready. Tiawa. They will endure.
We will endure.
Any na endure. A yadman a bad much until it is changed. Now next time you change, you are not conforming and some component. So what? It is to them. No, Sabra no casa and Namoyami. Zabra no mina grandson some other lawyer. Okay, what do you want, Brandon, and out when out when I was a new world and the idea of an Usu? Nobody. Do not blame anybody. Do not blame anybody.
What is their mistake of the GB in their submission?
Lawyers should be speaking law. Tell me, what law, what offense has the president committed? Against which of the sections or articles of the Constitution? Dear here. Was your no discretion? No, I was say a man, you can't with me use discretion. I was sometimes in there should be some regulations here. In the case of events around France and the Electoral Commission 2012, was the Supreme Court unanimously ruled that not every discretion acts requires prior published regulations. I'm penning to Mabia. I need to not quite one way. Was it a petition at Daba? Many constitutional chairman ever do at the minimum. My woman who be almost a friend said, the council said trans. Anybody has some back. A more biasa. As she said, be more else of a big. It's my penny and two bathroom baby. Never assume you're American wins him. Yam opportunity, oh, back come. Let's say some kind of can be binty. A beer would be a cajon, a beer one young cajon, send him an never come with yes, no. I come to bedroom. And to a young cannibal and Calabia wants to be a beer who are beer, the Otia to the wounds of Uncle Master, and the infant senior cannibal. And it comes when I be a cannibal of young, over one other day. Oman Paniatron. Now what they were 1 year Mama Pania before Sunday I cannot know the kind of social media. So what no you know I'm an wonder. Sana Pania dear. Who didn't give Mama Panino? Said on didn't give my Bible said, do unto them as you want them to do unto you.
I see. Correct. I see does not end my question. So I see.
Oh, okay. The question here, the Fabra Namino. So, Mr. Media. My body, mother. We shall have a cratch. You may have a drink about it.
Why is it that when we have power, everything seems to be okay with us? Why?
What is wrong here? You've not told me what is wrong.
And what is wrong with the GBA, what they say?
Oh, fun tour. What if the GBA can change for the meantime? What is wrong with what has happened? Yes. Did I tell you what is wrong? And I said, lawyers, we speak law. We don't talk about emotions.
Okay, good.
Okay,
so on that, maybe you help us because maintain the GBA then and GBA now. I said, oh my, they don't know much. Now, if I'm free by Nancy,
the NDC4 who accused GBA of not speaking in the past. Am I
actively?
Oh, I'm not sure then. I'm not sure then. I just have him no form. Timer, His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, Okaka Airbus Assam or GBA or annual conference. Okay. What was their response? They chastised the president for using their platform.
Yeah, that forum. No.
Thank you very much. Just last year, bar conference, in the presence of the president on Galamsey, they didn't speak.
They spoke.
So what was the issue? Yeah, GBA will issue 2 statements. The first one was subtle. That look, you have to tell someone called do one from him. Yes, Rao, be guided by the letter and spirit of the Constitution. Let the process go on. And GBA one kadam. And then subsequently, immediately thereafter, government functionaries were sitting on radio making references to
a classified document.
Thank you very much. Coincidentally, Ghana Bar Association was having its mid-year conference on Saturday, 2 weeks ago. Their statement that they had been issued in a response to Sawaba to Badwam and all that. You think they shouldn't comment on it? We issue statement a few days prior. One only statement now someone kind of aban processes a yat dog or do one from me. Yen hope anye there ever comply with the letter and spirit of the Constitution. Now subsequently the thing has become public. I suspend the Chief Justice. And Brano Sutre the answer now. And look, here, chum, you're a lawyer, so let's not misconstrue decisions of the court serving and political interest. Because you and I know the Ransford France decision was specific to administrative, day-to-day administrative decisions. The court was categorical that, as was held in Captain, if you require a minister or a decision maker to publish regulations at every point that he's going to exercise discretion, the governance system will be bogged down. However, when it comes to matters of adjudication, then there's a requirement for the publication of the regulations. Ransford France did not do away with the need for regulations to be passed. You know, in fact, in Afoko, the court went further. You know. So why do we do this? We know what the court said. So the Ghana Bar Association draws your attention that they Mr. President, this process that you've triggered to suspend the Chief Justice is inconsistent with 296 because this is not a mere administrative decision. This is an adjudicatory process that Ransford France and all the Supreme Court decisions enjoin you to publish regulations before you exercise the discretion. We need to call our pay. And you go and say that the Ghana Bar Association did not participate in the making of the Constitution. Why are we not all working with the Constitution? Are you?
What is there to endure?
There won't be a.
But if the law is working, there's
is the law not working?
But when somebody draws your attention to a certain light,
my brother, is the law not working? My brother, council, But as far as I'm concerned, yes, you have power. We are in opposition. The Ghana Bar Association is if you like, a pressure group. They will advocate. They will speak. If the president is minded to listen. Good.
But it will come back to Hunter.
Oh, brother. We are here better now. But it will be remiss on our part not to draw attention when we see clearly that we are going on a dangerous path.
By extension, the lawyer Chum says, shut up.
Oh, no problem.
Shut up. Since when did you get this strength?
Oh, 4 months. Intolerance has set in.
No, it's not a matter of intolerance.
Oh, now,
shut up.
Shut up for what?
Hypocritical.
Reba, let's just assume that we are being hypocritical. Let's just assume. And I'm not for once admitting. What did they promise Ghanaians? What did they promise Ghanaians? That Akufo-Addo is here or you know on yet want to abame yeba near a reset.
They're on a reset course.
On so why did they tell us that you did it to Charlotte or say? And you complain. Oh, you complain. No, Merbo, I mean, must say I do not admit, but that's what you said. That's what they say. No, by Monday and oh, why are that? Charlotte say why that? In any event, how do you even equate the role of electoral commission to the chief justice? If not for anything.
But we
three arms of government if not for anything for compensation. Article 71 deals with compensation of public service officers. Oh, hey, Mr. if not council, they are all articles. Oh, Biaka someone to so you ask someone always. No, am I say, oh, I mean, I don't have a problem.
Yeah.
Most say that a complaining. As Ghana for 1 for 2 minutes, I won't say. Na mo ose ne de no nye ereba na ba be ye ni ye. Na say wo jezi de e kona ere for do na ene de complaining no oye kona papa. Go ahead. After all, you have power. Let's go ahead. Now, abaya abana basisa.
And near 2055.
Oh, 2,050,000 crop. 3055 crop. 3055, 2055 crop.
So we should be mindful of
3055 crop.
Jesus Christ.
No, you can't deceive your people.
They are in charge.
Oh, they are in charge. So who say they cannot be deceptive?
They are in charge.
Now I will launch. Now lunch. Now John, now down so cameraman they so now but so I declare this open. Ghana is the experience. Amahama case. I've declared it open. No, why? Oh no!
But the Mahama case is coming to.
So initially I was giggling. Na Mahama case no nyabedi. Mahama case no nyabedi. Also Ghana Health Trust Fund. Yare bi a why then?
Yare bi a na ho asem ka no in terms of sikasem no.
Why then? Number happen no why then? Remember. Na NHIS or how to do what? So expand it. Expand the scope. I'm mine. Listen, you can deceive yourself and your people, not me. See, can I speak? Do you admit? NHIS was starting. No, cover disease or cover now. Increasingly, they added on.
So, in your wisdom, you think that this one should have been added?
But what does it mean? You are coming to set another government budgetary allocation to put it on the Ghana Health Trust Fund.
So the name is Mahama.
When you have a national health insurance trust.
Okay, so let me ask. After the number of years that you think you are going to be in power, is Mahama going to still be there?
Of course, I'm
still Mahama case.
Still Mahama case. I didn't come as
Mahama case.
Of course.
So you don't think that Mahama case? You don't expand the base of NHIS.
But I'm saying I'm not going to okay. And I'm not saying, why I'm crying, and I didn't know
NHIS not said the purpose of meeting the health needs of Ghanaians.
No. But it still doesn't change.
Over the years, ailments be on every now and then. What it be?
It is still Mahama.
And then what the dialysis account.
It is still Mahama.
And then President Akufo-Addo the time. Dialysis Mahama. So if you come and say Mahama case, so people have to ask that what really is it intended to achieve?
What is intended to achieve is that
ailments NHIS and cover.
Beyond that,
thank you.
Beyond that, accessibility no. Ebeboa ama base no.
Oh,
mami we masem.
I have been the
spokesperson for some time. My take, I think it wouldn't have been bad if that expansion Abba, but also a boy share say the Bekoso. And I feel that along the line, maybe they might think so.
Now, President Mahama, the flagship policy
24. 24-hour committee.
What the 4 months man was set up
no, I still know about it. When
Mr. Mahama,
when you say these things, I'm surprised. I'm surprised. You know already that it should be a policy that is very budget backup.
About this first State of the Nation address, okay, check Ghana for them.
That the
finance minister, spokesperson, now my God, demonstrate today, spokesperson number. Okay, check Ghana for the budget to cover the 24-hour economy. Budget to pay 4 months.